behind.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
You may be young, but you're ready. And you going to jail like R. Kelly.
What's good? What's up? What's good on this good Wednesday with my people? What's good with the fam? We back on this good Wednesday to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. We're going to take over the airwaves. Y'all got to pardon me. I was running behind a little bit, y'all. But we here and we going to build. Y'all know how we do. You know, let me say what's up to the fam. Ashley's Corner, what's good, cuzzo? Salute to a real one, Mike Biggs Boxing, my bro. What's good with it? All things. What's good, Brody? How you feeling? Thomas, my guy. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Upper Echelon. What's good, Upper? I missed your show too, man. I'm late. AJ64 was good with it. Okay, it was a done deal. What's that? Upper Echelon in the building. AJ64 in the building. Lead Hand Sports. Salute, fam. We appreciate you stopping through. Skills, Mr. New Orleans is in the building. What's good, my bro? Car Sports, my brother, was good. Salute to the family, man. Salute to the fam and the dopest chat in the building. Yeah, y'all know what you know what that was. You know what that was. And man, I'ma holler at you. Those that know. They know why I just played that. Salute to my guy 1817, man. You already know. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss JusDueBoxing. You know what I mean? I feel like Chris Breezy. Right. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, them receipts hit different, man. Main biker, what it do, homie? You know what I mean? Floyd like a bad case of shingles. Can't shake his funky ass. All things, absolutely, bro. All things is my guy. I got you up. I got you, all things. Don't even worry about it. SBG Mello in the building. What's good, bro? I like that That logo right there. That's dope. Salute to you, bro. Welcome to the stream. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for you, bro. Mm-hmm. You hear you talking about 19 and she when you 19 and she 12. What? Huh? 12? Who? Huh? 12? Got a buy line up for KO boxing tonight. Oh yeah, y'all going in? Okay, that's what I like to hear. Stan Jones basketball, what it do, homie? Bole, what it do, homie? Now look, I'm gonna talk about this. I seen this floating around a little bit, but I had seen I'm gonna go right to it. Let's go right to this article. But I'm hearing some different stuff. So we gotta see what's going on, but we're gonna talk about it. Says, did I miss anybody, man? Black belt, what it do, homie? It would be good card for consigned. Boots have a car with Floyd, Boots, Hacker, and Camaro. That'd be too dope, black belt. Don, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? It's good to see everybody in the building, man. I appreciate everybody stopping through. Floyd versus Mikey. That's what I'm hearing is official. That's what I'm hearing anyway. You know what I'm saying? They saying Floyd Mayweather versus Mikey Garcia possible for December 9th. They saying Thurman versus Garcia on the undercard, but I just got a confirmation that they possibly might be going in another direction. Now, I still hear that Floyd is fighting allegedly, supposedly Mikey Garcia, right? But I was thinking that it was going to be Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia fighting for in a rematch. But let me see. I gotta go to my DMs. See what my good bro just said to me. I already had my title and stuff, so it is what it is. But we're gonna get some straightening. So it's being reported supposedly that Lara could be fighting Danny and Stanionis could be fighting Thurman for Floyd's undercard. So they had it, Floyd fighting Garcia and Thurman and Danny fighting, but what I'm hearing, the possibility now, this ain't solid just yet, so I don't know, but this is what I'm hearing. Lara versus Danny Garcia is saying is the fight. Remember, they were supposed to fight already, and I don't know if y'all remember when I said I heard that Stanionis and Keith Thurman could be fighting, so this is what I'm hearing. That's the possibility now. Let me get all things right real quick, man. I go to my phone. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Look, if it's in fact Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman at 54, I wouldn't mind that fight. I wouldn't mind it. I think Danny Garcia looked rejuvenated at 54, in my opinion. Seeing him fight, I know it was Jose Benavidez, but at the same time, it's how he beat him, right? It's the energy level that Danny Garcia showed when he was fighting him that I rock with the most. See, salute the Blue Blood breaking it now, y'all. So see, I just got the notification from Blue. He's saying Stanionis and Keith Thurman as well. So see, maybe my source usually always on point, but I just want y'all to know that he just put me on that. You know what I'm saying? B-Dog, what's good with it, bro? K Causey, what's good, family? Black belt, salute the black belt. Stanionis might beat Keithy up. You know what's crazy though? 817. If he focused, I think stylistically, Keith Thurman has a style where he can actually beat Stanionis. I really believe that, y'all. I don't know. I hope y'all don't think I'm crazy, but I think Keith Thurman's focus can beat Stanionis. Floyd could have gave AB that money since they both fighting around the same time. Hey man, Mello, talk to him, bro. Talk to him, Floyd. I mean, you know what I mean? That's what that clip was with Broner. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about it in Cigar Talk. Salute the Cigar Talk too. But yeah, he suggested it. Why not? Fighting everybody else. Why not fight AB in the exhibition? He with it. You know what I'm saying? Get him that bag. Get what I'm saying? Get AB that bag. I'm with that, bro. I think so too. I think he should too. Where all things at? Let me get him right. All right, all things. I got you right, my bro. Got you right. Jonathan, what it do, homie? He said, was just not watching to out of shape men for no main event car. I will be still was fight by dead. I feel you, Jonathan, man. We tuning in to the actual boxing show, man. I'm definitely tuning in to Dev. 100%. 100%. Kiwi got it. He said Kiwi got Keith got to go into his ponytail bag, and I don't know if he got that in him. Yeah, man, that's a good point though. 817, he might have to, but you know why? The reason why I say I feel like he can beat him is because I think Keith Thurman still got legs, right? I still think he got the legs to be able to do it, and I see stylistically like moving. He still obviously got some pop, right? So him moving, you know, the movement I think is what could cause Stanionis some issues. You get what I'm saying? I think he can outbox him in that regard. I don't know about stopping him, right? But I definitely think he can outbox the kid. Think he got a chance if he got something really left in the tank. You know what I mean? D-man, my Brody was good with it. Keep Thurman get hitting his stomach by Stan. He might not last. Right, PJ's big dog. What it do, homie? How you feeling, man? So Floyd still believe in Mexicans versus black people. They're addicted to money. Yeah, you know it, cuzzo. You know how it's going. Floyd, no, AB might actually train and try. Right, 817. He might turn back the hands of time on him, yo, for that bag, yo. You know what I'm saying? AB might really try to get him, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, AB gonna be too motivated. Nah, Floyd versus AB, 2 million plus pay-per-view. Talk to him, upper, man, you know what I'm saying? They need to. You already know all things. You the fan, man. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. All Stan's got to do is throw body shots at Jelly Belly. I'm telling you, this the most interesting thing about Keith Thurman, though, y'all. His he ain't never been dropped with a body shot yet. Yeah, B-Dog, I'm with you. It seems like it, bro. It really do. Disrespectful tries out of AB, don't deserve a damn thing. They know how AB is, though. Black belt, they know he be going off. You know, players mess up a couple times, you know. But I get what you're saying. But why not, though? You know what I'm saying? Keith uses his legs. Yeah, I mean, I thought he boxed pretty well, D-Man, with Mario Barrios. I did anyway. I thought he boxed pretty well. Gertz, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Found out yesterday just doing. I broke Floyd versus Mikey this morning on Phenomenal and broke on my show. Salute to upper echelon on top of the news. You already know. I know you be on it, Brody. I already know I missed this show because you see I'm late over here as well. So salute to y'all. This card gonna hurt Haney pay-per-view big time. Yeah, that's the only thing that's corny though. You get what I'm saying? And I mean that in all honesty. Like he could have definitely chose another date. Like respectfully, I think so. Like come on, you Floyd, you could have chose another date, dude. This is farewell card. It's trash, no boots on the farewell. Yeah, man, you need a little boots in this, right? I feel you, man. Main biker said Floyd gets nightmares, think he would lose to a fighter. He ain't even try. He won't even try. Like, nah, you won't get me. You won't get me. Dropped the wet farmer class. Let him he sharded 817. This is basically what you said, 817. Did he shard? Zone verse, my Brody was good with the fam. Is that Monkey? Mikey Floyd, an exhibition, or is it an official fight? I think that's still more of an exhibition. I think Zone. You say that's tough. This Floyd last time Showtime, the card is ass full of old ninjas. But you know what? I'm not too mad if Lara and Danny Garcia fight, right? I think that'd be a solid fight. They're older and later in their careers, but especially Lara. But I think it'll still be a solid fight, especially if you can make Keith and Stanionis as well. You get what I'm saying? Monkey Bud Harold Floyd. Man, Al Booker, what it do, family? How you feeling, back? He said, bro, what does this dude talking about 447 black fight? Oh, no, he's just saying like he don't want to take the risk right now. Oh, you was over there? Appreciate you, baby girl, showing up for my boy, man. You coming on 430. Yeah, man. I ain't even know 817. I mean upper, I ain't even know, Brody. I ain't even know. I was a little behind, so pardon me for that, y'all. Pardon me for the tardiness, man. Mayweather's fighting the same day as Devin on the zone. We'll probably conclude the PVC won't be heading to the zone. Just a guess. That's a good point, Bole. I want Lara versus Danny. I'll take it. Upper. I'll take it right now. I like Danny Garcia energy level at 54. Y'all. I don't remember the last fight. You know what I mean? That he was bouncing on his toes in the 12th round. Like, dude, really, he had his energy about him. I like that. So I want to see if he could have a repeat good performance at 54. He looked solid there. He looked like a little rejuvenated, Danny Garcia did. You know what I'm saying? Shrimp booty hair. Said it don't even wave up. Wow. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button out for your boy, like a true partner for life. Oh yeah, man. That's the baby girl. Pat Bell, what it do, homie? How you feeling? We should expect Patty from him. Yeah, it's still weak though. Like, you know, respectfully, just let Young Dev do what Young Dev do, man. That was supposed to be Floyd and Manny. It wasn't. Lara is 49 years old. Hell nah. Yo, I don't know. He still been winning a little bit. 817. Word up, Lara still been winning. Dang, look good against Jose. He did. His energy, that's the main thing for me. He boxed how he typically boxed, but I just appreciated the energy and effort that he put in when he was fighting, right? He put in good energy there. He put in some good energy, man. So, and he was on his toes. I can't stress that enough. I thought that was a positive for him. The fact that he was up on his toes in the 4th round, try to fall and give him make these paydays. Yeah, man. What's up with him, man? He should have fought AB, like bro said, for the hood. You know what I mean? Lee Wood need to fight Carmel. We fire on that card. I believe he vacated his title down. I think he's trying to go up to 130 now. Lee Wood. Sitting on his punches now, though. Yeah, all things, you peeped that, right? The fact that he's gotten older, Quincy, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? The fact that he's got a bit older, and the legs ain't quite what they once was, he's like forced to sit in the pocket a bit more. And I think that makes Lara a little bit more exciting, y'all, for real. It do. I know he old. Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. I assume Michael come wake me up in a few hours. I'm cool tonight. About a kick out of the day. Oh man, venture AARP fighters. Damn, Joe. What's good with it, bro? What's good with it, man? This could be a good thing in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia versus Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? It could be a good thing in boxing. Floyd, I tell you what, Floyd gonna have to fight a little more than he been doing with these other exhibition guys. Mikey might really try to chip him, yo. Mikey might really try to get him. 817, y'all. He might really try to get him up out of there. Makes him a target for the no-look left hook, too. Man, it doesn't matter. Floyd just shows his feet. Man, I'm telling you. Body after body tonight. You shaping. Oh, man. Y'all getting busy tonight. I'm going to tune in. Lee will say he wants to fight Joe Cordina. I think Joe Cordina might get him, bro. Because I think Joe Cordina might get him because he younger and fresher. Younger and fresher right now. I think Cordina will get him. I ain't going to hold you. I mean, Lee Wood Josh Warrington was on his ass, you know what I'm saying, when they were fighting. Josh Warrington was on him, but he clipped his ass and Josh Warrington turned his back and they called it off. So it was a hell of a win, but I don't think he got the luxury of that keep continuing to happen. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. You know the rap's gonna be stacked. Robert won it. And Floyd, I'm telling you. About to train, about to have Mikey Garcia looking like Kangaroo Jack again. I'm telling you. He about to train. Kangaroo Jack is back, bro. How he feels about young fighters to say he's wish the best for it. Yeah, in a weird way. You know, the only thing is, Jonathan, I would truly love to know, like, what was this decision behind this date? Like, were you fully aware of, you know what I mean, Dad fighting on this date? And if so, why would you choose this date? I just don't. That's the part I don't get. I just don't get that. Espinosa's been lying to us for like 2 months. Nah, man. Espinosa's solid, man. You like Espinosa, Brody? I like Espinosa, man. Y'all punched the like button for you, bro. If y'all haven't, man. Sub to the channel if y'all haven't. Espinosa pretty solid, man. He'd be pretty solid with his info, man. Don't do Steven like that, man. Steven be on point, bro. Steven be on point. Don't do my boy Stevie like that, you know. Stevie. Right, 817. He told people to he appreciated if y'all stay out his personal affairs. Yo, he blow. DK, what it do, homie? I said that too. DK, just to have an open mind. That is a possibility, though. All things real. It is a possibility because I said that before too. Because remember, they did have an initial date and they moved there, so it's a possible. But you know, he said, "Hey, Prince, do." You want to be part of the conversation? Baby boy still up. Boy's a natural hater. And he's doing the same thing to Tank also, his own damn fighter. I feel you, man, biker. I just feel like at this point, like he's got all his he's the guy, he's been the guy. He had his time. I just want to see the young man shine. Like Regis and Dev get a fair opportunity to really have people get behind their fight and support it. So, like from a sales standpoint, I'm just hoping they pack the place out and a lot of people buy the pay-per-view. More people than the last time. You know what I'm saying? Jose Diaz, man, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Yeah, Prince Dude is in the building, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Here's a little butt. A greedy little boy, man. He said, let me call Tank. Let me call Tank is wild, though. It's funny as hell. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Let me call Tank is funny as hell, bro. And I love it because it really is funny. But yeah, man, I see somebody reported it as well. Y'all keep Thurman and Stanionis for December 9th. So look, this card could end up being solid, bro. I don't know. I don't knock that fight. And if it's Lara and Danny, I don't knock that either. You get what I'm saying? I don't knock it, bro. I don't knock it. I'm about to be the best Call of Duty player ever. Guys are late. Just he did to Earl. Why not Dev? True. I get you, Jonathan, man. I do, man. I can't argue for him here. And you know what I'm saying? I won't even try. I get y'all. Jose Benavidez can keep up with Danny with one leg. Yeah. Nope. Never forget Floyd was upset that Haney did not sign the TMT. I hear people say that too. He say, yo, why you ain't fight SHAKUR? I still love that, bro. For this, for real. Yeah, man. I think could have let the young boys eat, for real. You know what I mean? Maybe just like a tune-up Cole. You want? He was on Regis' helmet, but believe it or not, despite what people may think, that quiet guy that y'all seen in Regis Prograis, that's really him. I know people might find that hard to digest and process, like because you see how turned up he be sometimes, but I know somebody that know him, you know, for sure, and you know, they said that's how his energy really is. He be laid back like that. Said Dev, like he may be handing out them Benavidez to Regis though. Hey man, I like Dev energy for the press conference. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. I did. Whatever the new platform is, they may have a Russell versus Matias fight on their hands. I love it. LetsBuild what's good with it? The fax machine is in the building. You're right. Hey, what's up, Bill? Say I called you. Right, man. I liked it. Yo, Dev and Bill was a fun tag team, man. Floyd off the chains for that issue the real right. Regis the killer. True. Regis is at least 2 paychecks in a year. Elevate your family. True indeed. I agree with that, Jose. That's crazy. It was gonna go get tanked, right? That one was funny. Gonna go get tanked. That's why I say I just enjoy it and I see it for what it is. But the biggest takeaway that I got from that is that you know, Dave really handled the moment well. So I liked it. I liked his energy. His responses was funny. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Say when it get quiet, that's when you better get your together. You're gonna try to dev up. Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Right. He gonna try to lock in because he know he need to focus on this fight. He know it. Let me call Tank. He's the only one tap. He bears by I say, let me call Tio if he was gonna mention niggas that don't want to fight. Right. King Judah, what it do, homie? How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate you sliding through. Team Haney was litty in their city. Now he was turned up. I like the way he dealt with the moment, though. I do. I mean, I liked his responses. It was fun. I just wish Regis would have said a little bit more because it would have been even more entertaining, right? But I still liked it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Fans ain't rushing about any pay-per-view based on the undercard. Even Showtime didn't pay-per-view that night. Oh, man. Yeah, man, that's the part that might hurt it, man. Right? That's a good point, though, man. Salute to my guy, Dub, man. Welcome to the Bay. Yeah, you had fun out there, man. Yeah, it was fun. I know that was fun for him. Dad told dude, shut up. He was like, who is this guy? Where did he get it from? That is funny. JoJo, yeah, it was funny, bro. Mike Ron, what it do, homie? How you feeling? He said, he would have called Tank. He would have had to say what he had to say to Tank, right? It just was funny to hear him say it, though. Brother, he's supposed to get bad for no reason. Yeah, man, they be hot. But that was a funny little moment, man. It was fun, yo. That's because that type of stuff is good for boxing, bro. Little back and forth. Nobody gets hurt before the fight. No bag get ruined. Fight still on. Get what I'm saying? Good little first press conference. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it for what it was. Salute to both of those dudes. Get what I'm saying? Salute to both of them. So for no reason. So look, man, like I said, prison workouts is crazy. That was funny, yo. But man, you think about the prison workouts, man. You know, those dudes in prison are creative, man, with workouts, man. They get you right, but it's just still funny to say that. It still is going to always be funny. But I'm telling you, people that do them prison workouts, be serious, man. Them things, people be on point. Y'all give me 2 seconds, family. My bad, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I just needed some water. Sorry about that. And so go West Coast burpees at that. That's why I say, man, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun up there, man. He handled that moment very well. It was entertaining for me. It was Floyd not the black fighter. Ain't no more trying to undercut the 2 black men. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, right? Because you know, him being him, he can choose any date he wants. You know what I'm saying? He can fight when he wants, and he make things usually stop and go when he wants. So creativity is crazy with the penitentiary workouts. Not real talk, Al Booger, but it was just funny to hear him say it. Like Haney has some eye candy on his undercard, Ebony Bridges, right? Abrumati. Maybe they're hoping that the fight will bring in some numbers. Yeah, I get that. Other than that, it's a tough sell, right, Dub? It's a tough sell, but I definitely am rocking with it the whole way, right? I'm really keyed in on the main event. That undercard could have definitely been better. But you know what I would think? I don't know what you feel about it, Dub. Maybe what they're getting paid is maybe the reason for the undercard being what it is. Is that a possibility? Thing is, prison, do we eat, go work out, go to sleep? I came out looking like a refrigerator. Mark Quick, what's good with it, Quay? How you feeling, bro? Crawford had some trouble. Jose Benavidez tried, bro. He tried. I said Jose Benavidez had some problems with David Morrell. He'd get smashed by David Morrell outside, getting inside of Dave's head. Looking Regis gain out of exposing the win. That shit had fared as a loss. I'm team noted, but info has no bearing on outcome. Stu. Yeah, man, I'm with you. Scales, look, he got a tough fight in front of him for real. And I feel like he knows that. And I feel like that's why he gonna try to be the best version of himself come December 9th to see the best possible outcome. Because he gonna really need to be sharp, you know what I'm saying, to win this fight. Make no mistake about it, you can't be lacking in this one, buddy. Can't be lacking in this one, because if you do, the discipline of Dev is gonna win the fight in and of itself. You get what I'm saying? If you're not able to, push the pace in a way and disrupt what he got going on, if you're not able to cut the ring off and get in close and make the fight a little physical for him, tough in spots, you're going to have a long night out there. And it's already not going to be easy to do it. But again, when you come out here and say you're going to go skill for skill with him, it's a little concerning because it tells me that you're going to try to outbox him like tit for tat when you should just be trying to really get to him and beat him up how you typically fight guys. So we're going to see what his approach is like. And I think that's going to be important to see how I always feel like the first 4 rounds are very important. That first quarter or so of the fight really could be very telling, man. So let's see what he looked like at the 3-4 rounds, man. We'll have some confirmation as to how that fight going to play out, in my opinion. It's about to be special. Epic fight. Yeah, it do, Bole. And I think the fact that people ain't expecting much from I think Andrade in a way, in a sense, they're not expecting much. I think that's the way he performs, if he is sharp, how I think he can be on the night, it's gonna be an entertaining fight. Which I see any Cruz and Montana Love. I want to see Cruz and Montana Love. Yeah, man. They fight Andy Cruz fighting Hector Tanahara? That's crazy. I didn't think they would. Damn, man. Boy, they definitely believe in Andy Cruz, man. We do 200 plus pay-per-view. That's good. Yeah, I hope he do, Joe. I really do. I hope he do. I don't think full pay-per-view is the problem. It's top ranked the same night after the Heisman Trophy presentation, the draw, the biggest numbers that night, man. Dub be on point. I appreciate that, man, that insight, man. You're right. You're right. So it is. So it appreciate you all things. So it really ain't just that's why I like information and just like in having a conversation, because one thing don't have to be the end all be all. It could be other contributing factors that could play into possibly disrupting the sales of Regis and Andrade versus Benavidez. Not going to be no walk in the park. I don't think so either. Easy from the bottom. Reggie, salute. Reggie, how you feeling, bro? It's the first 4 and the last 4. Right. From the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving typo. Driving accident, sent my show. I finishing or no analyze. Nah, you all good skills, my bro. Mayweather don't want nobody to make more money than him. That's why he does that. Yeah, man. I just feel like he had all the shine that he's needed. Like I think it's gonna be taken in poor taste to have a fight on the same day. But again, you see what Dub said. That's not the end all be all though. Just Floyd fighting on that date, right? He made a great point. He said it's top ranked that the same night after the Heisman Trophy presentation, that draw the biggest numbers that night. You get what I'm saying? So it could be like timing too. You get what I'm saying? Not just a Floyd thing. Like of course we're going to acknowledge I'm not giving him an out, but that's a great point what Dub is saying. So you got to definitely at least consider that. So it's more so could be timing than it being Floyd fighting on the date as well. Said sparring in a couple different cities. I think he might be sparring Richardson Hitchens. So with the skill and distance that Haney brings in the ring, that'd be some good work for him, Thomas. That'd be some good work. Fast track. The fight, yeah, man. Cruz, they putting Cruz in there, and I like Hector Tanahara. He's a good fighter. Andy Cruz on that Rooster Ziggs road boxing stardom. I'm telling you. Boxing stardom, yeah, facts. I heard Andy up there in Philly putting hands on guys in Bozy Gym. I've been hearing that too, cuz I ain't gonna lie. Remo, what it do, homie? 2 boxing pay-per-views in the same night stinks. Yeah, it does. It just stinks, Bole. Tom is my guy. What it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Y'all punch that like button out for your brother. If you haven't, we just gonna keep on rolling, man. Yeah, put it on separate weekends. Like, don't make people have to choose like that. I mean, I already know which way I'm going with it, so I can care less about how they carry it, right? I can care less, but we gonna see. Be correct. A lot of people be going tired. Yeah, man. They got to do something, man. It just don't make sense to do because you essentially force people to choose. Just from that aspect alone. So I would much rather see it not have to be that way. For real, for real. Ryan versus Duarte press conference is October 25th. Cool. I want to see that fight too. Dub. I'm definitely wanting to see that. I want to see how how Ryan perform with this guy that can punch like that. See if he can hang him. See if he take him out. See if he make it look easy or if it's difficult. I want to see what Ryan gonna look like with Derrick James. Most importantly, I'm telling you, if this guy start really buckling down and locking in, taking his career serious, he's gonna be pretty dangerous, man. He could be pretty dangerous. Reggie said Cruz better hope he win or he's finished. And Andy, yeah, Andy. Look, man, I seen to Hector Tanahara fight quite a few times, and he can fight, but Andy Cruz really can box, man. That's the thing. He's really skilled. He got some skill. He's very fluid in there. Yeah, I think the only obvious knock, if you can call it that at the moment, is maybe the pop behind the punches, maybe lacking a bit of power. Who knows? But he did damn well in his fight, so. Pro debut, so we're gonna see. I like Andy Cruz though, man. Dude is solid. Jim versus Manny gonna be the draw indeed. Andy Cruz, Keyshawn 4 times. You never seen his footwork or his head. He needs some power, right? Because the footwork is definitely there. Head movement, defense. He's very fluid in the ring. And that's not even me knocking him, right? That's just something that I've heard people critique, maybe the lack of punching power. But I say just give him a chance to fully acclimate to being a professional. You get what I'm saying? Let him get some fights in before you make that decision. I still need to see it because he's doing damn well without it thus far. You know what I mean? Without having a ton of power. So. And I'm not one of those power guys. I don't want to see like a guy obviously not be able to hurt nobody, but fighting at Burgos ain't been knocked out by nobody. So I didn't expect Andy Cruz to knock him out. You get what I'm saying? Keyshawn fought him as well. Shit, Mikey Garcia fought Burgos back in the day. So Juan Carlos Burgos, he didn't knock him out. So that dude just got a chin like that. He's solid, but Andy Cruz definitely outboxed him thoroughly. You get what I'm saying? So he got the skill and the talent for sure. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how far he take it, man. You know, it's TV cards by the pay-per-view. I don't want to be able to focus. Yeah, facts, Bole, because you're spending the money like, you know, when you got to shell out that extra money like that, you want to be able to be locked in on the whole card. Yeah, it's going to be a big fight for him, I think. Drop facts, Thomas. I said the same thing. Joke, stupid. You said Andy Cruz 40. DK said it's ironic. Regis saying he gets strength from the hood, and Tank saying he can't train properly in the hood. Tank asking to lead the hood. Tank said you need protective custody, but y'all say Dev. So I don't think it's. Listen. I know people have took the shot at Dev and said stuff like that, and if I usually don't go that route with it, right? But I don't think Tank is being soft in that regard. I think he's just. Feel like he's not being allowed to do what's necessary to do to train, and you know where you live at, so and you got to think he's coming from a city where he's lost several people, right? So and you got to think he a meal ticket for anybody. So I think that's the last place he need to be, being given a name and, you know, being a high profile athlete like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he should be restricted to being in a neighborhood where he's lost several people at, right? So I think that's why he's going that route with it, and feel like, you know, the judge is being spiteful and making it so that he can't do what he's supposed to be able to do. You know what I mean? And train, and I'm with him on that. I get it. I get where he's going with it. It is a little crazy. Ryan's biggest flaw in this game, possibly not tucking his chin. But he did better. He did better with that with Tank. He did a little better. But I think that keeping that chin possibly, like, you know what I mean? And you need to understand he relies on his chin being in the air and him relying on his athleticism too much, Quincy. I think that's one of his biggest flaws. Those are two of his biggest flaws, in my opinion. know what I mean? Like, I think he's truly been getting it by this far, mostly off athleticism. I'm not saying he ain't got no skill, but mostly off athleticism, speed, and power. Even when he talk about himself, he don't mention skill first. He always talk about his speed, his power, and then he'll say something probably about his hook and so on and so forth. But I think that's one of his biggest flaws, man, overall. Relying on the athleticism too much. Mr. Ennis, I got a feeling I'm fighting against Andy. Using huge gloves. I hope it happens. It's gonna be fun. Felix Nunez said, did he get dropped in his first fight? Cheney, who that? Who got dropped in their first fight? I'm trying to come back and Keyshawn. Just do see what Julio Cesar Cruz did. He comments like crazy. Nah, I didn't catch it, Jose. Clue me in, Brody. Should be an easy choice. That pay-per-view is gonna be cheaper. Yeah, man, and look, it's worth it. That's a good fight, man. That's a damn good fight. Mike Duarte fight for Ryan. Me too, man. I'm impressed that he ain't take a soft touch, and I wouldn't necessarily knocked him forward coming off a knockout loss, with Tank. I wouldn't have necessarily knocked him. So that's my respect for this kid is continuing to grow, subtly. Each time I hear about certain things that he's doing. So I respect it. Let's see how you go out here and approach this guy that can potentially knock him out. You get what I'm saying? After fighting a knockout artist in Tank, you know what I mean? Almost killed Instant Pew because he said he's good. Now I don't believe the logic. I'm just using logic that he was against Haney. Oh, then I get that. But see, for me, DK, like that's why I don't go like the personal route with the fighters, right? So I never have to like justify some of the stuff that I know you heard people say. That'd be a bit weird. At the end of the day, man, look, the fact that these dudes get in the ring lets you know that ain't nothing soft about getting in the ring, right? Ain't nothing bad about having a decent upbringing, right? There's nothing wrong. That doesn't make you soft, right? I know people take their shots and different things like that, but like I said, I really don't be into that. I think he showed what he got. He showed what he is by getting in that ring 30 times and not only getting in there, but winning. You know what I mean? And most times shutting guys out or beating them impressively. So that's where I be at with it. But Tank, I understand his situation just a little bit different. He shouldn't be restricted to stay in the area. Like I said, it's just simple where you lost so many people at, and it's very dangerous. And him being a high profile athlete, that's the last place he needs to be. Now, look, I'll just give you this to think about. Just imagine, like, how we feel when we see, people of that stature out in places where you feel like they don't need to be, right? So I'm of that mindset. Like, think about it like that, right? Like, if he was just willingly hanging out in Baltimore, or something like that, people would be like, what the hell are you doing, right? So it's like the same, situation. Don't make it so that I'm restricted to stay here and be somewhat of a target. You know what I mean? Like, and from what I hear about the city is they could be very, it could be very cold. I'm gonna just say that, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's him speaking like that is his attempt to kind of get his freedom back that he should have, in a sense, to me. You get what I'm saying? And then that situation is definitely unfortunate. I get it, but you gotta understand what I'm saying? Like, to what point, why does he have to sit still? Like, I don't understand the point. Especially if it's for something like training and being positive, right? Staying out the way, right? If I was down in the courtroom on the judge, I was getting her back. Yeah, man, I know he was a little, they said nonchalant or whatever the case may be. So I get it. Say he's a little, I don't know, came off as rude, borderline disrespectful, whatever the case may be. Tito wants Keyshawn knows Tito. Andy and Keyshawn troll each other, but Tito gets the fight versus Andy. Oh, it's going to be some talk after this fight. Oh, man. Ryan, biggest flaws behavioral. He said he is uppercut friendly and gives undeserved praise to unproven left hook at an elite level. That's a great point, Skills. Talk to him, my bro. Said, what is Dev's weakness? I mean, one of the most obvious weaknesses to me, I think, or a flaw, is what you want to, if you want to call it that, is that that bending over to the right that he likes to do. I think that could be one of his bigger issues, especially given that some of these, he's going in a fight with a southpaw, right? And some of the most dangerous fighters in boxing are southpaws. I think that could be problematic, right? I think he could touch up on his inside game. You get what I'm saying? I definitely think he could touch up on his inside game, but just make no mistake about it, he's definitely a very high-level boxer. Make no mistake. He's very smart in there, and it's all about variation and switching it up, right? Really going in your bag, you know what I'm saying, and having the ability to do that against whoever, you know what I mean, go in your bag and get busy. I agree. Ain't nothing sorry about getting in that ring right. DK, I get what you be going, where you be going with it. It's just you going at, you know, about people that basically just unnecessarily critique them for stuff that really don't matter. And that's why I say I see that Regis interview, salute the Cigar Talk, that Cigar Talk interview. People took that Regis, his words wrong. Like, I think they were thinking he was trying to say, you know, because he come from a different upbringing that, you know, it's something wrong with that. He wasn't saying that. He just was saying that's why he felt like his hunger is a bit different than his, right? Because he had to go about getting it a totally different way. Like, you got to think, Hurricane Katrina brought Regis over to where he was at. The dude, 16, 17, he picked up boxing. Like, I don't know if people really listen to the story, man. He had a hell of a story how he got introduced to the sport. I thought that was dope. Some people are, in fact, soft. Capital T. So a person does something and you do the same. Just be petty. You'll be looked at as soft as well. That is all truth, cuzzo. It's all truth. Fools to say someone doesn't have the same fire, passion, or grit because they didn't come from poverty or streets. Listen, I think the thing is, Quincy, like, that's not the end all be all. What I'm saying is you don't have to come from poverty or the streets to have passion, to be hungry, to be driven. And I think you see that with Devin Haney. But I don't think he's saying that he's not driven, hungry, and passionate about the sport, right? I just think he feels because he struggles so much more right out the gate. You get what I'm saying? That makes his hunger a bit different. That's all, right? We don't have to agree with that logic, but you can certainly understand where he's going with it, right? I don't think he feels like he's not hungry and passionate and none of that. I'm pretty sure he would give Dave credit for all those things, right? But I think that's where the disconnect is coming. I think he just simply feels like because his path was rougher. And again, it's just his perspective, right? He felt like his path was rougher. That's what makes him more driven to continue to be successful. And it makes his hunger a bit different. But like I've always said, the reason I give Devin Haney a ton of credit, bro, because despite him coming from a good upbringing, despite him making some good money in the sport of boxing, he continues to stay at it, disciplined, dedicated, and hungry. And you got to just get a man credit for that. There's no knocking his upbringing, bro. It's a very great thing to have your father in your life pushing you, being there every step of the way, man. Y'all supporting and saluting each other at every, you know what I mean, every corner. That's what it is. That's what it's all about, man. So there's nothing wrong with it, bro. But I just think that's what Regis feels like, because it just wasn't as hard for you. You know, in his mind, he like, you might not be as hungry as me, but I'm not saying that's a fact, right? That's just his perspective. I don't think it was like a negative shot at him or his upbringing. It's just like, bro, it's just a little different with me. You know what I mean? But just like KO was saying, you making it seem like his upbringing is putting him at a disadvantage, then it's up to Dev to get in that ring and show him how KO put it, my good brother KO. Show him that kids that come from homeschool, private school, whatever you want to call it. I know they say homeschool, beat up guys in public schools all the time. So you get what I'm saying? And that's what Dev's going to be looking to prove. So it's pretty simple to me. I just think the context around it, around what Regis was saying was understandable in his own right. Again, it's not, you don't have to agree with his thought process, but I think it was an honest assessment of how he see things. And again, he can be a little off with that. He could be wrong, but Dev's gonna have to prove him wrong, right? Dev's gonna have to prove to him, I'm hungrier than you are, and I want it more than you, right? And they get the chance to do that. The biggest weakness is to think he can't be hurt. His own words, not mine. Yeah, I did hear him say that too. I know what you're talking about in that little clip. I don't think he could be hurt, right? Look, he shouldn't have violated the parole the first time. Made the comments about the judge. True. It is, and I get all of that, but it's like when you know a flex of power when you kind of see it, if you get what I'm saying, and that's kind of what you get it. Son of God, my God, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? But I'm right there with you, man. What's your course flaw in your opinion? Oh man, I could say, man, you gonna have me think, because everybody's flawed, right? Everybody's flawed. Everybody has them. Nobody's perfect. But I have to think. I gotta think a little bit on the real, like a flaw, because what I will say is he don't have gaping holes in his game. To me, that's to me. Like I just, man, but he ain't perfect. Don't think that. It's not that. Never thought it could be hurt. Yeah, right. I remember he said that. Andrew Gray, what it do, homie? Gregory Pratt is in the building. What's good, G, man? How you feeling, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through. I gotta think on that, man. For real, like a real flaw of his, man. Has everybody got him? Ryan with Derrick James now reigning trainer of the year. The move can't be nothing but positive. Absolutely, Kaz. Absolutely. Just do bottom line. Devin went to Crankbrook, and that's private school. Devin said, I ain't never went to private school, chump. Right. He said homeschool, chump. Get it right. He said homeschool. We just got a good mouthpiece. Wish he talks more in his coming promos. Yeah, he do. Free Republic, what it do, homie? Salute to you, Brody. Appreciate you sliding through. Shelton, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? I want to see Keyshawn fight on the same level as he is. Need to step up fight. AJ, I think the Pedraza fight is a good fight. I don't know how you feel about it. The Pedraza fight coming up should be a good fight. If that's in fact who he's fighting, I think that's a solid step up. Former champion, you get what I'm saying? Veteran, been around the block, been in there with some names. Still to this day, I think he's only been stopped by Tank, right? I think that's a good step up fight. And if you really examine Keyshawn Davis' resume, like he's fought some guys that's had a ton of experience over. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where he's getting his experience at. And I think because of the names are not the juiciest names, people are, it's kind of, they missing the fact that he is getting some seasoning. He's in his seasoning stage, right? We getting that seasoning and they prepping him, in my opinion, to move out of that, prospect to contender type space when the time is right. I think that's what they're trying to do with him. Shelton, what it do, homie? The new rumor is Thurman versus Stanionis. Yeah, because remember, I had in the title, so remember, I had this already before I got the a word on that. And salute to my bro, always dropping that information, man. So, yeah, Stanionis, I did hear that. It's not Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, too. I am, in fact, was hearing Lara and Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman and Stanionis possibly for this card. So, we right on point. Appreciate you, bro. Would like to see Floyd Mayweather versus Bud Crawford. He's just too old right now, Free Republic. That's why we'll never see that. Floyd's just way too old. That's the main reason. You know what I mean? Aside from anything else people would think. But, yeah, he's just way too old. It gave us a dangerous way to think. True. Mark, think about the right person. I thought our fighter name was Tito. That was dissing the call on Keyshawn. You interviewed him. Oh, yeah. Tito want that Keyshawn smoke whenever you could get it. For sure. Tito's supposed to be fighting. I think, was it? I don't know if that was solid Nakatila. I seen that little post I think he made talking about Nakatila. Matter of fact, you sent it to me, I believe. You sent it to me. Yeah, you can tell by the way Derek carries himself, his role his dad has played in life. In fact, Devin also shouted out his grandma for having a mindset of making no excuse and giving you all. True indeed, man. Dev was brought up right, man. And look, I'm going to say this again. I don't want to keep repeating, but I just want to be clear and always be fair. Y'all punch that like button out for your bro if you haven't. But the fact that he remains hungry when he doesn't have to be is impressive to me. He's very disciplined. He lives the lifestyle. That's what's going to give Devin Haney some longevity in the sport. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. He's a very disciplined, smart dude. So I think he's going to come to win. He definitely going to make this a very tough fight for Regis Prograis, man. And Regis has the ability to make this a very tough fight or entertaining, interesting fight for Devin. But again, he's going to have to box with that kid. Because I'm telling you, Devin is going to come to box. Just try to box his head off, in my opinion. Get up and run when you're sleeping on satin. Yeah, sheets, and Regis is rich now, so Regis is no longer hungry based on the analogy. Nah, I get it, but I think what he's drawing from, and you make perfect sense. I get what you're saying, DK, but what he's drawing from is, the fact that he comes from knowing what it's like to not have it, right? And I think because of that, it's always been a driving factor in him pushing himself and never going in there giving a half-ass effort. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think the performances will speak for themselves for the most part, right? From an effort standpoint, energy level, Regis Prograis always bringing it. He always trying to fight. You get what I'm saying? Always trying to fight. So I think he showed still a level of hunger despite making money in this sport. Like, you see how hungry he was after losing his title. He was very adamant about getting the title back again, and he was able to do that. I think it's dope how I feel like just from what we seeing, we still seeing a pretty hungry fighter. But I definitely understand 100% what you're saying. Ricky Williams, my bro, said little voice. My guy, how you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the back. I got Stanionis and AJ. I think, yo, I really do think Keith Thurman could pull it off, yo. I do. I think if his legs and feet are together enough, I think he can pull it off stylistically, a fight against Stanionis, yeah. I don't say I ain't thinking it'd be easy, yeah, but I think stylistically, experience-wise, again, look, Stanionis got like, what, 14 fights or something? Like, or am I tripping? Like, he ain't got that many fights, dude. You know, I think Keith Thurman could use the experience, man, and his legs, and if he still got him, obviously, to win that fight. I think it's his feet. Their flaws best in the ring. That's stay the course. Yeah, right. It's who disguises the flaws the best in the ring. That stay the course, man. That's a fact, Thomas. I like that. Regular school, that was homeschool, but both are true, right? We used to say, come fight week, he gonna pop his ish. Yeah, we go. I can't wait to see it, man. We pay attention to Pedraza. Right, man. Pedraza is, you know what I mean? I think it's a solid step up, yo. I just, again, when you look at the landscape, you got to ask yourself, who is it that they're really going to put him in there with, right? I think Pedraza is an excellent selection. You get what I'm saying? Former champion, got a ton of experience, you know what I mean? You talking about a guy that's going to be in his 11th pro fight fighting that guy, you know what I'm saying? That Tank did throw Pedraza and stopped him. And I think still to this day, he's the only one that beat him like that. And what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? So Reed's gonna look bad. You get pieced up by privilege, private school kid. That's why I say, man, they better stop trying to call that man spoon-fed, man. He's still hungry. It don't matter what his upbringing was like. Again, if you're just paying attention to Devin Haney, I don't think that's where his hunger lies. You got to pay attention. I think the kid actually wants to be one of the best fighters in the world. Like, you get what I'm saying? I get that energy from him. I mean, he's gonna go about it the way he's going about it, and it's working right now. So I don't think his upbringing is making him any less hungry. You get what I'm saying? I think the fact that he just wants to be great is where his hunger lies. And that's till he showed me something different. I call it something different, but that's what I get from him. He want to be great. What's his whole name? Tito Mercado, Cuzzo. Ernesto Mercado is his name. Rick Timms, what it do, homie? How you feeling? Read your strategy, get inside and punch, period. You know it. So you're bummed, Dad. Why you keep saying him? Right. You say we pay attention to Pedraza. He is a solid for any of the young dudes coming in that's trying to get established, but he's no walking apart for anybody. Give Roman problems. Facts, Greg. You see what I'm saying, bro? So when people ask for like somewhat of a step up, I think that's what we get. You get what I'm saying? He continues, if you just look closely at the resume, he continues to fight guys that have a ton of a pro experience over him. And I think that's him. That's Tom Rank giving a prospect the proper seasoning to develop him. You get what I'm saying? I think that's how you develop a good fighter. Put them in there with experienced guys with seasoning to them, been around the block. You start getting them in there with some of these ex-champions. Then you move them into that contender space. Next thing you know, he's competing for a title. I think that's the plan for him. That's what it seemed like. I'm just not big on knocking, opponent selections. Like, I get it's very early in his career. He still got a lot to prove. He still got a ton of areas where he can continue to get better and sharpen up. And we just going to see, man. But so far, I like what I've seen out of him for 10 fights. I like the body of work so far for 10 fights. Jerry, what it do on me? So I got Canelo Benavidez if it happens. Man, I just think stylistically, Jerry Benavidez could be very tough, man. I don't know if he outboxes Benavidez, that'd be very interesting, yo. Because I don't know if you stop him, that'd be even crazier. But I feel like the longer the fight go, it'll favor Benavidez. You know what I mean? Especially if he comes in with the style that he typically comes in with, and he don't change up and being all that he's in there with Canelo, then he'll be fine, bro. Because stylistically, he can cause Canelo some issues. But from a experience standpoint, being crafty, still having obviously enough left in the tank and enough tread on them tires. Canelo's still very dangerous, man. But I think it's a reason that he hasn't been, very interested in fighting him. I don't think it's a matter of him just being scared. I think it's more so him just not wanting to lose to that guy, or just knowing stylistically he's a headache. You get what I'm saying? You miss me with all that he don't deserve it stuff when you fought Jermell Charlo, and you can't tell me he deserved to fight at 68 when he never fought outside of 154. So miss me with that. I just want to see it stylistically. It's going to get that man some problems. Big blunts in boxing. What it do, homie? Good to see you in the building. How you been? Davis, one of the 3 brothers all around the same weight. Richardson and Shakur, that's a lot of friends not fighting boxing. You get more friendly competition instead of not fighting. I agree with that. After the intro, quickly, you gonna drop a link? Absolutely, Thomas. I got you. I'm about to drop it in a second. Darius, what it do, homie? What it do, my guy? How you feeling, bro? Hunger is not solely derived via poverty-stricken and socially deprived environments. One can attain hunger, but that alone is not enough. One still has to be gifted with talent, man. Man, that's a sledgehammer right there, Skills. That comment right there is a true sledgehammer, kid. That is it, my bro. Sledgehammer. Powerful, as you call it, bro. Just, hold on. What am I missing out on? My bad, y'all. And Darius, what it do, homie? Edward Morris, what's good with Floyd Mayweather? Was played out. He's not robbing me anymore. I get you, Edward. I get you, bro. I understand completely, bro. Just with that, Haney specifically, why do you think he does not sit down on his punches consistently? And that's where the lack of punching power comes from, is the way he's been trained or his style. I think it's maybe his style thing. Maybe, just naturally he's a get in and get out kind of guy. So I think naturally, to see him sitting down on punches, like I think he does it to a certain degree. I just think more times than not, you see him probably not sitting down on punches as much as you would like. But I think that's his naturally defensive nature that keeps him like that, right? You let Tarver tell it, right? He said he doesn't throw his punches right. That's why he don't have the power or whatever. He's not throwing his punches right. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that. Anything's a possibility, but I think more than anything, it's just his naturally defensive nature to be defensive minded first, that people feel like he don't sit on punches. Bridges can get on the inside. Yeah, she can do some damage. Yeah, if I got you, Aunt. All them hands, Dev is dangerous. Saying Devin, hey, he's our man. If you can do it, no one can. Don funny as hell. Yeah, Ernesto Tito Mercado. We fighting Kuta November 11. Okay, it is the fight. Salute, appreciate you, cuz. Oh, that is the fight. Okay. Behind the Hands TV, my brother. What's good with it, bro? I've been busy talking to these wild strength and conditioning coaches. Oh yeah. I told you, man, Regis strength and conditioning coach on that, man. I am 50 Cal in the building. What it do, homie? Good to see you in the building. Flossy Sports TV, my brother. I was good with it, man. I like that Skills. I like that one, Brody. I like that. Devin Styling, lack of trust in his chin is why he don't sit on his punches, in my opinion. Yeah, that could be that. I mean, just I think he's a safety first guy, and that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Shakur, I think, is a safety first guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just who they is. They some the less you get hit, the longer you last mentality type guys. You get what I'm saying? They cool with beating you round by round. You get what I'm saying? So that's how they approach their fights, in my opinion. So they're very smart in that regard. Very smart, very skilled, very dangerous. Miss Joette, salute to the queen. Peace and blessings to you guys. All good. You're always on time. I wouldn't bank on his power 140, but I know he throwing some. Regis got to respect. And that's all it's about, Jonathan. He got to respect it. Hey, man, did you hear what Regis said? I think Regis admitted to, Haney possibly being stronger, hitting a bit harder at 140. Get what I'm saying? So we going to see. I'm going to definitely be looking for it. He's stupid. Canelo gonna cruise the retirement fight, and C-level guys are guys from 2-3 weight classes down below him. Let's keep it 100. Yo, Kaz, if he do it, I would not be participating respectfully, bro. I just can't. That's not real. That would be fabricating and stealing from the people. You know what I mean? For him to continue to do that. So I'm just very, very, very hopeful that this man, you know, continues to or not continues. I hope he puts a stop to fighting the smaller guys and goes in there and fight true 68-pounders, yo. Because anything less is uncivilized at this point. He's better move better, or it's gonna be a long night. Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta have them feet together, Flossie. You gotta have them feet together. He gotta be switched on. He gotta be you know, solid as hell. You got to come in there with the right game plan and execute it. You get what I'm saying? You know, I tell you, man, it's some miserable people in this world, bro. I swear, bro. Man, y'all lucky I care. Man, you better be lucky, bro. Man. Regis told me personally, I don't respect Haney Power. I want to see him stand on that. Right, bro. I want to see it too, Ron. Hands, I got to see it, bro. Got to see it. Got to. We're just getting mentally ready for some power from Dev, I believe. Possibly all things with that comment. Possibly. Devin the boxer is cool. I just want him to start knocking dudes out. Like his father said he'd be doing in sparring. Why it shit don't translate to the real fight. Because I think one of the main reasons why, if in my opinion, Brody, I think, you know, it's the level of guys that he actually is knocking out. Darius, I think those guys that he knock out in sparring are nowhere near the level of talent that he faced in the ring. That's one possible reason for it, right? I'm not saying he's just in there with any old body, but I know certain guys be in there and he done beat the absolute, you know what I mean, hell out of them dudes. You know what I mean? So in boxing news, what it do, homie? How you feeling? Ready for more boxing? Always, man. Imagine if he gets stopped by Purple Pillow, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, be sick if they go out there. That'd be wild. He Antonio Miranda, Dev Antonio Miranda, man. Salute to my brother Mike Diggs, man. Good to see my fan Mo in the building. Y'all punch on that like button for your bro if you haven't. Devin going in to win. Nah, he absolutely is, Joe. Make no mistake about it. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, Brody, I got it. My bad. I ain't get to respond because I was on a damn phone. My bad, y'all. I had it on mute. Nah, I just listened to it. Man, Mike Biggs, that's funny as hell, bro. Man, that's funny, bro. That is funny, man. You said it's the biggest thing. Oh, remember it came a snack. Cuzzo says snack. Snack is in the building. Thomas said tack. You know what I'm saying? There's no way Haney knocking out people of note and sparring. Maybe tackle truck owners and day laborers. Bill's a hell of a promoter. He absolutely is, bro. Absolutely is. He don't care if y'all want the KO. He wants to win. Nah, Joe, absolutely, bro. Listen, don't make no mistake about it. Yo. Like, he's coming to win. And I believe, like, he don't care. He don't care for a KO. I do think he just care about winning. And again, that's what makes him dangerous. He don't care to try to come and do something that he shouldn't be doing. We're going to bring the necessary tools for the job to get the job done, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he's going to go about his business. It's going to be a good one, though. It's going to be a good one, though. My God, Thomas at, man. Thomas, slide through. Come holler at your boy. Yeah, but he definitely coming to win. Look, man, we looking at a my bad, y'all. Had to send that out. Either way, Reed's gonna lose. It is what it is. Rick ain't going. He like, man, look, Regis ain't got it, man. Regis, I think the biggest issue could be potentially the feet. And look, Dev said it to you. He said, man, get your man some feet. Get him some feet. Like, and he said that for a reason. He feel like that's an area of advantage for him. And I think that's an area of weakness he thinks for Regis, and he's going to seek to exploit it as he should. He's doing his homework. I know he feel like the nigga, oh man, I ain't even mean to say that. I'm about, that's how crazy that I did not that. I say that, but I didn't mean to say that right there. Like I was about to respond to something totally different. It's crazy. I got so much stuff in my head right now. Let me stay focused. Yeah, man. Regis, that might be the area of concern for him, I think. Defeat and cutting off the ring with the consistency that he's gonna need to get in close. And I think Dev's jab could be an issue. I know people feel like that's not gonna be the primary weapon. I feel like it is because, again, if you can land the jab, you can land everything else, right? So I think he going to it would be smart to work off that jab, and that's how he'll be able to keep Regis a bit honest, make him reset a bit. You get what I'm saying? And put something on his mind, give him something to think about early. And, I think he's going to look to follow up with that jab once he establishes it. But there's no way I can see him not going in this fight and using that jab heavily. And that would be smart, I think. Yeah, I almost responded to something else totally, man. I almost went off the rail for a second. I had to catch myself. I think he drops Haney. That didn't make the fight very, very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. They young. Man, appreciate you stopping through in the building. Thurman's fighting Stanionis. Yeah. DSG is fighting Lyra. Yeah, I know you probably just popped in the building. Appreciate you stopping through. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. But yeah. This was up here. My title was like that before. I'm gonna fix it when I get off. But yeah, again, I'm reading this article in front of me, and that's what it was saying. That's why I went here with it, because they said, and again, possible is always the key word, possible. So after I already had this up, I got confirmation that it's possibly Keith Thurman and Stanionis and Danny Garcia and Lara. Tom and Taylor, what it do, my bro?
Man, you already know what it is. Salute to you, my good brother. Salute to your lovely wife. You know what I'm saying? The young prince in the house. I know you got other kids as well, too, man. Salute to the chat. Hey, I just want to say, man, I come in peace. First and foremost, I wanted to be stated that I come in peace. So not too long ago, I was the victim of a drive-by. I got caught strays, and I don't even know why.
Oh,
but I'm here. Yeah, I caught some serious strays. But your wife, she held it down for us, though. So,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
No matter what I got love in Jersey for sure.
Right.
Yo,
what it
I want to say though, man. I kind of think Dev is being really, really intricate in the way that he's talking right now. At least given that press conference right there. I can't wait to see the other ones, man, because this press conference was really truly all about the one strength and conditioning coach and both Bill and Dev, but they handled that well. But I think that by saying he's gonna get in there and he's gonna go toe to toe with him, he giving him that Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler kind of lull him over type deal to try to get him preparing for something that he might not do in the fight to get him up out of there.
I think Devin's chin. My bad, pardon me, Thomas. I think Devin's chin is better than what people give it credit for. Like you,
absolutely.
I shot that. I did a live shooting down the fact that he was chinny, and the reason why I felt the need to do it because I thought it was a false narrative. The reason being is the only time you've seen him wobbled or the legs do a little stiffening up is with Linares. And if you paid attention, that guy had more knockouts, I believe, at the time than Dev had fights, and possibly so. When you look at that, you're talking about a very experienced guy. It's not out the realm of possibility for him to catch Dev. You get what I'm saying?
Flush too.
The important thing is him being in shape, and as well as having a decent chin, it helped him survive the moment. Now, again, his levels, I think Prograis no doubt hits harder than Linares, but I don't think the first time he gets hit with a good shot, he's going out or nothing like that, right? I don't believe that right now, but don't get hit with too many of the wrong shots from Regis, man. Them left hands ain't nothing to play with at all. And Kyle said if his jab isn't as effective as he expected to be, I think that makes the fight that much more tougher. Because I think that's really one of his areas of focus in this fight is jab. I think that can help him navigate and neutralize some of the things that Regis will be trying to do. And if he abandons it, he's gonna find himself in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know how people. I mean, it's not a big sample size, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Linares caught him flush,
right? And
he kind of did a little Watusi, but he didn't like really
Remo, good point.
Look buckled or anything like that. He just got a little woozy right there. And after that punch, he was able to recover and control the fight. So I think more than anything, we're gonna find out about his mettle in this fight, because I know that Regis, he was quiet, and I think he quiet because he's determined that I'm gonna make the mark off of this fight right here, so people can finally hush up about me. But it was a great press conference, man. I was laughing my tail off.
Aside from his fights at 140, he's had a hell of a career. He absolutely did. He was the best in his youth. Absolutely. A couple years ago, if that would have been a couple years sooner, with Linares having that moment, it would probably be having a different conversation. But
most definitely.
He was. All I'm saying is that's nothing against Dev. That's just meaning he was more dangerous a few years ago, obviously, than he was when he fought him. Nonetheless, he still has something left in there. You know what I mean? After he fought him. When he fought him, so it was still a solid win. Mr. Empire, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through.
Yeah, Devin looked bigger than my man Regis too.
Mike J, what it do, homie? Good to see you in the building. Appreciate you sliding through. Floyd Mayweather Jr. wins, but age is real. Just saying, absolutely. He go to that well one too many times, Mike. He could find himself in trouble. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel. If y'all haven't, man. Yeah, Ed, you can jump up here, bro. You can jump up here as long as you want to join the conversation. It's all good. Sante L, what it do, homie?
Another interesting point that we should be watching too.
Aisha, peace, queen. How you feeling today? What you said, bro?
No, I was just saying another interesting point that we got to watch for too is how this weight cut has been affecting Devin. He's been cutting for a long way because he literally looked much bigger than Regis up on that stage. So, he been cutting his ass off just to get to that 135. So we'll get to see how true his power is now. I don't believe you're going to see the same Devin that we've seen at 135.
Yeah, I'm from Jersey, Quincy.
Y'all know I had to come up here and tell y'all boy ain't like that, like how I do every other day, man. I just had to come up here and bust the mic real quick. Y'all boy ain't like that.
Boy ain't like that.
I just like telling y'all to remind y'all that he ain't like that.
Man, it's all love, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah. You know I mess with you, Thomas. But I just gotta tell y'all. I just gotta tell y'all he ain't like that.
Your boy went to Cranbrook, dog. You better get ready, boy. It ain't gonna be private school setting in that ring. He better be ready to buzz.
That's a charter school. That's a charter school in Henderson, Nevada. I don't know if that's a private though.
Nah, I don't believe it was a private. Like he said, man, he ain't never went to private school. He can't even jump too. I ain't never been no private school jump.
You know what's true though? You know what's true?
What's up?
SHAKUR got his ass whooped in the Olympics. That's what I seen.
What?
That's what I seen. Just like bragging on that silver medal, but I seen a loss. That's how he got it, right?
Yeah, but you can't. It's no way to slight a silver medal. It's just like no way, not even a bronze, because then the conversation could be you never even won a medal. And I think it's that silver medal.
Hey.
That silver medal.
Why didn't my guy win the medal though?
Yeah, but that silver medal though is the reason why I think he a different level of fighter. That pedigree, that experience that you got. Yeah, he came up short against Robisi. Salute to Robisi, man. It was a hell of a fight.
It wasn't short. It was a lot bit short though. I hate when y'all try to squeeze every ounce.
You actually watched the fight?
No, it wasn't a
Everybody
lot of
been
short.
watching Shakur.
No,
Everybody been
it
watching
wasn't.
You
Shakur.
never seen him get his ass whooped, because if you was watching that
That
fight,
was
you
an
didn't
ass
see him.
whooping for
You ain't
Shakur. That's
never
an ass whooping.
listen. It's subjective. I can't tell you how you feel about it, right? But I think the consensus would be that he didn't get his ass whooped. I never heard nobody even say he got his ass whooped. They said he lost, and I never made an argument for it, right? It just accepted
But
because he did his
if you
thing.
that good though,
Like a power comes with a few
I feel
factors,
like
not
you
behind no
got your
kill
ass
power
whooped
at any
if you
weight
lose.
class. Like Paul, we get used to it.
I
Rocky
wouldn't
really
say
good,
that he
man.
got his tail
Good
whooped, but he
fans,
definitely
fans.
didn't get
Shout
off
out
like
to
he
you,
had
man.
hoped to get off.
Salute to you, Quincy,
and he
salute
pressed
to
a little
Patterson.
bit,
That's
a
what
little
you
bit
get.
too hard in the last round. But I mean, it wasn't a
All
lopsided
I'm
fight by
saying
much.
is
Yeah,
the nigga who beat him lost
true,
his
man.
first pro debut, right?
He lost his pro debut. I think he got knocked down too, and he lost his pro debut.
Yeah,
But
it was
he been
bad.
winning since then. He rematched that dude, really literally punched snot out his nose on real
I
camera,
don't want to
yo.
hear none of that. Why it take him to redeem himself? Why he can't just go in there and whoop ass?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes dudes get caught slipping when they be making that transition from an amateur to a pro. Realistically, I can't make no excuses for obesity, but I seen how he been handling business since then, and I know, for me, I feel like it's better to lose early than late. You know what I mean? I think he got better since then.
Who's training Robesi, Just? Who trains Robesi Ramirez?
You said who beat him?
No, who trains him right now? I forgot.
Oh man, I forget who Robesi's trainer is, man. Let me look it up. I gotta look it up. Edgar Chavez, what's good with Tommy in the building?
Hey, what's good, OG Thomas Hill?
You got the best hand, man. Shoot,
Thomas
up here.
I'm gonna look that up for you, bro. Yeah, B-Hop lost it. He lost a couple times early, I believe. Facts, Rocky, he did. It happens. Everybody path different. Some people look. I always say this, yo. It's not easy to win 30 straight fights, bro. It's not easy. It's just not. I always acknowledge that because I'm a realist. Like I know what these dudes doing ain't easy. That's why I assess talents and matchups differently than people. Listen, man, I seen Robesi go out there. I think his name Adin Gonzalez. Yeah, he went out there and got caught slipping early, but man, he been on the tear since then. He been beating absolute ass. That's why I like to see, man. He lost early. He been kicking ass since.
And you also know that he has respect for your boy Shakur too, because he don't never talk down on Shakur.
That's right.
That's why I like him. And he don't want to use that as a measuring stick for the pro. Like, hey man, I won, but you know, I need to have that kind of success as a pro, though. You know what I mean? I'm trying to repeat that kind of success as a pro. And he also said that he don't think they'll fight because of the weight difference. So I respected the hell out of that. Like, you know, where they at is just different. Like,
also, in that same interview, he said that, you know, Shakur is a much different fighter now. Too. He said, I can't tell you that I could beat this man because this man is a much better fighter than what he was. But I do know that when we had a fight in the Olympics, it was a good fight. It was a challenging fight. And, you know, I just fortunately came out on top that day.
It was a good fight. And that's the only time I could say I've seen somebody outbox Shakur. But it was competitive. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was a good fight.
Bro, BC was on his ish that day. I ain't going to lie.
Hey, man. All I'm gonna say is only one man beat two of the favorites, and they both out here quitting in the doghouse and shit like that.
Have fun with that, bro. Salute to Queen Aisha in the cash app. Much love
and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
They should be doing an exhibition, just
right.
Hey, no, Joe, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about your boy Devin. I don't think I've ever said anything bad about Devin.
I think the absolute high Quincy would be 47.
I know. I just like trolling y'all just to make sure, like, cause y'all like upping him so much. I just want to bring y'all down to a level where like he a person too.
You're
like,
funny
I
guy,
honestly want to see. I want to see the fight Devin with Shakur. Man, I thought that would have been a great fight.
Yeah, I think 47 though. Quincy, the highest Dev would go. He got the frame for it. He long enough to do it.
I don't know, man. Dev look big, bro. He might go a little bit.
I don't see. And again, just respectfully, like He's just not the biggest of punchers. I think it'd be very difficult to win all the way at 54. But look, anything's possible because he's talented enough, right? But
Yeah, he's
for
very
me, I
talented.
see the highest for me being 47. And I could be wrong.
47?
That's for me.
I think Devin tried to fool us in the press conference because when I seen the press conference,
Facts.
I said, man, he looked really big around the shoulders. He looked bigger than
Mhm.
Regis. And then I realized he wearing a jersey. Everybody's shoulders look big in them jerseys. I think he's doing that on purpose to try to play a psychological game.
Facts, cuz. Real talk time. Real talk.
I think that whole press conference was showing like how lucid a thinker he really is, man. Because he was playing that fool the whole time. But I'm glad that Prograis didn't fall for it and just kept quiet. Because I know damn well he ain't gonna stand in the middle of the ring and swing with his ass. That's definitely not gonna happen.
And Regis, your dad lost early and learned not
But
to lose.
he made mention of that when he was talking about his feet.
Yeah.
Like,
Dad,
somebody go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
You don't even know how to win right now, man. Regis got to teach him how to lose if you want to see him lose. That's why I'm glad. In a way, that's why he acknowledged it. Look, this is who I'm fighting right now. I don't care about the other stuff. But I did want to hear him talk more. But
That's why I don't know why his trainer said that, though. I don't know why his trainer talking about, oh, this is going to be easy. This ain't his toughest fight. And it's clearly that's his toughest fucking fight.
Yeah, definitely has.
For Regis?
Yes.
Sure. I don't think it's his toughest from the standpoint that he had to go fight Taylor in his own country. That's kind of tough to pull that out. But I mean, definitely he's gonna give him something that he hasn't seen in the ring before.
You watched that? I had went back. I had really went back, got a pen and paper in my notebook and shit, and I rewatched.
How did you score it?
Regis and Josh Taylor, man, 7-5 for Regis.
Exactly.
And I was noticing like a lot of work that he was doing. The commentators would talk over the work, but they would go crazy. So you got the crowd and the commentators going for speaking heavily on what Josh Taylor doing along with the crowd, and then you got Regis working, and it was just moments, several moments I'll say that y'all kind of did that, and I was seeing the work, so it was still a close fight. I seen it the other way, and I really sat there with a notebook and my pen and marked it round by round the way I thought I seen it, and it's a close ass fight. So he went to war with that dude, man. But again, I don't knock anybody that obviously think the guy that got the nod won, right? The reason I think he was able to even put himself in that kind of position because he was the first guy that was able to knock Regis off his square. If anybody was watching inside physically, he was able to push Regis in around a little bit, and you've never seen anybody be able to do that with him. And that's where in that inside work, I'm telling you, Josh Taylor, he a dog. He that one was the one FRTO looked like a dude that could have been in another weight class.
Yeah.
Coach Eddie, what it do, homie? Welcome to the panel.
Hey, what's going on, brothers? How y'all doing today, man?
My God, you got the best one to come to it.
Yes, sir. I know I'm probably the grandpa in the panel. I'm probably the oldest guy here, or the second oldest.
Hey man, you all good. That means you just family.
That means you just family with wisdom. We
got some knowledge for us. It's all good.
Yeah, but this Devin Haney Regis fight the vibe I'm getting is kind of like a Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard type of vibe, man.
Okay,
that's the type of vibe. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting. And Regis, he didn't say anything. He just looked like a guy that's over there just fuming inside his head, like, man, I just can't wait to get my hands on this kid, man. It's kind of like the kid that grew up with nothing. You see every time you turn around, this other kid got brand new shoes on, got the new bike, got getting all the Nintendo games, getting all the Sega games. You ain't got nothing, and he's talking, he's flaunting on you. You know what I'm saying? He's stunting on you all the time. You like, man, as soon as I get my hands on this kid, I'm gonna tear him apart. And that's the type of vibe that I'm getting. And Devin's going to have to be able to go somewhere he probably never been before or haven't been in a very long time. Devin reminds me of a guy. I don't know if you guys remember Andrade.
Oh, yeah.
A prime Andrade. He was good, fast hands, great boxer, but he complained a lot. Andrade, what I would say, granddaddy, they cheating. That's what I get from Devin Haney. When stuff gets rough, he started looking to the referee. He started putting his head down. He started grabbing. He started holding and looking at the clock.
When he said they were cheating, though.
when he was fighting, I think Arthur Abraham, he was over there talking about granddaddy they cheating.
No, I'm talking about for Dev.
Oh no, Devin never did that. No, Devin never did that. He just, that was a great fighter, man. A great talent, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed like he just doesn't like. He likes everything to be clean.
OG Israel, salute, fam. Yep, he demolished Cambosis when he called him a kid. He humbled the hell out of him. Oh man, talking about loving to see somebody be humble, bro. I love to see Cambosis going from talking all that energy to Dad to talking about how he the best, one of the best fighters in the game, and how he gonna go on. I love to see that humbling, man. That humble pie, man. I know it tasted like
make them believe. I
loved it. Beat him up and beat the fight. He beat some fight out of Cambosis. That second fight, he was looking crazy.
Yeah, he whooped his ass with one punch.
Landed on him, man. Don't think I enjoyed that second one, bro, because he was punishing him a little bit. So in some of the rounds, he was putting some hurting on him. I like to see it. And he looked humble, and now he looked worse than ever. And it ain't no coincidence. You got your confidence took. And you fight like a guy that got confidence now. You
don't think he beat Maxie? You don't think he beat Maxie?
Nah, I thought he lost.
He lost. He clearly lost.
Who got the belt though? Who got his ass
beat?
Who got the belt?
Regis don't fight as a southpaw. That jab going to be there for Dev. I think Dev is going to try to neutralize a lot of his offense with that jab and work off of it, because that's what's smart. Why give him the opportunities to be successful by letting him get in your wheelhouse? And how do you keep him out? You're going to jab him to death. I would. You gotta go get in here and make stuff. You gotta go walk up in my kitchen and break all my appliances, though I'm saying. Hit me with everything with the kitchen sink. Nah, bro. We're gonna keep you on the outside, you know what I mean, and work. You know what I'm saying? I see that it's not no secret, you know what I mean? Told that man to get some feet. You're going to exploit his feet.
Yeah.
Try to school him and embarrass him. That's what he wants to do.
He sure did say that.
Round by round fighter. That's what makes him disciplined. They don't look ahead. It's round by round for him. And you can boo, you can cry. You don't give a damn if you don't like the way to fight. That's where I give him his credit. He stayed the course. And
he stayed the course like a mug.
Regis got to, disrupt that discipline and that rhythm, because once he settle in, it's going to be a tough fight. I'm just being honest. It's a 50-50 affair, but those feet are going to be a problem. Those feet that Dad was speaking of, I'm just being honest. I think that's going to be an area of concern for Regis. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make it hard for him to close that gap. Then you got to deal with the jab. On top of that, you're going to have to work, bro. I ain't saying it ain't going to be able to get in and make it interesting, but that is not going to make it easy. I could see him trying to tie him up if and when he do get in the inside, and Regis might have to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You fighting a smart young fighter, bro, and he's younger, fresher. You talking skill for skill. Don't tit for tat that boy.
Only way I see Regis winning is like if his paint game is just like fucking crazy. Like he gotta have like face like Roman Chico, that you think he coming with some shit and he really not, to catch him with some shit.
Well, he's gonna have to close it.
That's how you close the distance by your face. Like
he's gonna have to corner the ring a lot better too.
Yeah.
You just can't just throw feints and not corner that ring.
Be allowed a pure boxer to box. It's going to be a lesson. I'm just being honest. It's going to be a lesson. I just tit for tat, skill for skill. I think you will be at a deficit, because I think it's some areas where he's obviously stronger, but you have your areas of strengths as well. But I think you got to do a little bit more to get to your desired range. You get what I'm trying to say? And I think Devin being a disciplined fighter and understanding how to use that jab and keep you at the end of it, it will, it's going to be a challenge for Regis. And then you got to think the feet. It's just a combination of things. So I'm just a realist. Like I think those are going to be the tough. That's going to be the tough for Regis, man. It's going to be tough.
Hey, just
man, my mind is everywhere. I think Tingle laid that out. What you said, bro?
No, I was going to say, I'm picking Devin for every reason you said. That's how I see him winning. But Devin got one bad habit once in a while. Is that sometimes he'll stay in the pocket and he tries to just slip punches and counter and evade with his upper body instead of just simply using his feet. When he gets caught up doing that, that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, the bending over to the right thing is something that I've seen him do that you don't want to do against a southpaw. But I think the way that he's going to choose to fight him, he might eliminate some of these mistakes. I think he's going to be, aware. You know what I mean? With this dude punching and all,
I think he gonna box him all the way from the outside. Like everything gonna be outside. Yeah.
We're going to keep him on the outside. I think that's smart. I mean, I see if he start to wear on him or something and he see a guy slowing down, maybe he might change tactics on him. But until then, you got to tenderize that meat, man. You know what I mean?
Talk about it, Josh. Talk about it. You got to tenderize that meat, baby.
Got to.
But what if
anybody out realistically though with that power, man? He just got a gift. That's his gift.
What if Regis is able to draw him in like Roberto Duran did the Sugar Ray Leonard? You know, the better boxer, the more
Devin not gonna
boxer.
fight him. He not gonna risk that.
You know, you never know. Like sometimes them emotions can get the best of you, and Devin might be like, "Man, I want to get this guy out of here." You know what I'm talking about?
He ain't never done that before though. So
JoJo, I felt like he was, he fought a bit different than he typically fight because he wanted to, be entertaining. Like what I'm saying, he stepped out his comfort zone a little bit and he was on the front foot more than I think he typically did. He wanted to fight him.
I think Coach Eddie got a valuable point right there.
Some shots. That's why I say if you really watch that fight, he got hit clean, man. Chinny, I mean, I know JoJo ain't the biggest puncher, but a clean shot is a clean shot. He was taking them shots very well.
He was trying to get rid of Cambosa too. He was trying to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. He did.
Man. That's another thing. I'm telling you, go back to the discipline. I'm telling you,
I don't think he's gonna try to get rid of him though.
If you ain't in shape, I think Regis gonna get thoroughly outboxed. It's very possible, bro. And if that's happening, then the feet is like you said, it's gonna be a huge issue for him. It's gonna be a huge issue.
But I'm glad you said that though, Coach Eddie, because I was wondering which one you were talking about, but you're talking about that first fight.
Right.
Got you.
Devin did that. JoJo
Roberto got under.
Yeah, he did.
Roberto got under Sugar Ray Leonard's skin. You know, he talked about his wife. He talked about all kinds of stuff. And Ray Leonard, by the time they fought, Ray Leonard wanted to kill him.
He was on red.
He really got out of his, he got out of character and when they tried to take Roberto out, man. And Roberto drawed him into a firefight like a slugfest.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Regis is gonna be able to do that with Devin, bro. Because if you look at Devin, man, yeah, he got like I know the most mad I seen him was when he pushed Loma, and I think that was more so to sell the fight. Like Devin don't take shit too serious, bro. Like most time, Devin laughing at niggas, bro. Like you're not gonna draw him into this rage. Like he mostly laughing at you the whole time. Like I don't know if y'all pay attention to that or not, but he don't take nobody seriously enough for you to have him enraged.
Mm-hmm. My bad. Yeah, I keep cooking. I'm sending y'all smash that like button. Tank is different. He's special. Absolutely, these dudes all got qualities about them that definitely make these dudes special, man. JoJo found out that Shane can't let Regis.
What y'all think Shakur gotta do to beat Edwin though?
I don't think he will.
I think it's a good fight.
Yeah, I think he naturally just better than Edwin, but I think I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, Shakur about to get exposed and this, oh, he running up against the wrong one. I'm like, bro, I don't know if y'all don't watch boxing now, but he is perfect for Shakur. Like he gonna come forward, he gonna load up on every shot. Shakur gonna see that shit a mile away. Bro, you can be the sharpest punch in the world and Shakur gonna see your shit coming. And if you loading up on everything, you're not gonna touch him at all.
I be trolling him and shit, but I got Shakur looking like the Matrix on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna be bootsy, but I'm gonna keep trolling though in the chat, but he gonna look like the Matrix.
Right. My bad, y'all.
So did y'all hear Eddie Hearn in the interview saying that he looking to make Ryan Garcia versus the winner? He want Ryan Garcia versus the winner of Devin and Regis. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I did hear that. Yeah, Ryan's still with the mom.
Yeah, I would like to see it, man. I mean, at this point, I think Ryan, I know we criticize Ryan because, he was on that shit. He was fighting people we thought he shouldn't have been fighting. But after that loss, I think Ryan ready to mix it up with anybody. I mean, he done got the loss out the way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
True.
Yeah, it should be a good fight, but I don't like Derrick James. I think Derrick James and Ryan Garcia don't match well. Like, and he
You know,
couldn't
they-
trying to change his style. He's probably gonna get busted up.
You think so? I ain't gonna lie. I think Derrick James the best person for Ryan, because one thing Ryan was reckless, and Derrick James don't play that. He don't like recklessness. You know what I'm saying? So I think he was a good coach, bro. Because Ryan had all the skills in the world. He had a good jab, but he'll get overexcited, bro, and he'll be in the first round throwing bombs trying to get you out of there.
So, Coach Eddie, do you think that he didn't get good advice in the fight with Canelo? I thought he was giving him great advice.
Oh yeah, no, he gave good advice. I'm not saying that. It's just as far as like, I mean, Derrick James is a good coach. He's a good trainer. As far as his advice was right, he told Charlo everything that was right to do. He gave him good advice, but I just don't see the match there, especially against Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney, like I say, he's a talent right now. I think he's going to beat Ryan Garcia pretty easy if they make that fight. I just can't see Ryan Garcia doing anything with Devin Haney.
Oh, I can't say pretty easy because we don't know how Ryan looked with Derrick James yet. So I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Even though I think Ryan trash, I'm going to just give him the benefit of the doubt because I don't know if it's going to change him or not. So,
I think he will, Quincy. I think eventually, because I think the time is still, he ain't too old where he can't make these fights. It's just a matter of things lining up for me. And I don't know, man. I can see them fights happening. I don't see why not. Because at some point, you get to a point where people are going to demand it. It's only so many others that you can fight without fighting those guys. And I'm a true believer of that. So even if it's a Isak Pitbull Cruz again, which I care none for, I still think he got the time to make those fights. As long as they in and around the same weight classes, them fights could be made, man. But I just hope that he makes me, honest and really do these things. But I don't see him doubting himself against any of these dudes. Like, to have a Tank Davis as a fighter and not understanding the potential and the talent would be crazy. And by him not fighting these dudes, that's what you would be pretty much telling me. Like, you don't have the confidence that you should have in a fighter that's that talented, to me. So I think
that's exactly what it was like.
I'm just optimistic. So I'm always, thinking that these fights could happen, because why not? You get what I'm saying? I don't have no reason why it shouldn't. Easy balls. I really like what De Los Santos showed versus Adorno. Yeah, it was a solid fight. You had to see him mix destructive power mode and patient boxing approach. Which we had another fight before Shakur. I get you. Ryan versus Devin, 50-50. It's a 12-round fight unless Devin gets stopped.
Who on that undercard again of the Shakur fight?
You got Navarrete and
you think they put Navarrete on that card because they're trying to set that one up next?
I think so.
That would be
do. Even Shakur thought so. I thought so even before they put him on that card. I thought that's something they was eventually going to do because they was talking about it. And then I'm hearing it could be somebody else possibly before him too. I forget the name. I gotta double check. Look at my
That's where I think Shakur is gonna get tested at, because Navarrete throw his shit everywhere, and like Shakur, defense is gonna have to be really on fucking point. If it ain't, he gonna get caught with some big shit.
I think the problem for Navarrete is he's used to having his way, and he have guys that don't have the feet to be out of the way, the skill to control the distance and range and not allow him to get off those shots at the rate and pace that he likes to fight at. And all those wild throwing uppercuts from your grandma's basement, like you're not hitting Shakur with none of that shit. You could hit Valdez with that type of stuff. You're not going to hit Shakur with none of that. And I was saying
it's going to keep him thinking, though. It's going to keep Shakur thinking every time.
Well, no, he can challenge him. I don't say he just walks through the guy, right? I think it's a real test. That's why the fight would be entertaining. But I think ultimately it come down to him controlling the distance and range and not being in the fire where he can get off those combinations with ease. And I seen him get out box by, what was it, dude? Liam Wilson, was it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, yeah, like, all right, I seen it. Like, but he'll be dangerous for anybody, right? Because he got a motor, throw punches everywhere. But I think that'll backfire against a guy that's a sharpshooter like that could really make you, regret just being reckless like that at times. You know what I'm saying? I think because he always has his way. His biggest issue, I think, at the elite level, he doesn't have a elite defense to speak of, right? His offense still be his defense. And I feel like at the elite level, it has to be a distinct difference between the two. You have to have your offense, and you have to be able to be defensively sound. And I don't see him as that. I feel like he relies on his offense to be his defense. You know what I mean? Keep you honest, keep you thinking, throwing a bunch of punches. I think the right style, somebody with a high IQ that can control the distance and range that well, can neutralize that. Like you ever see what Floyd did with Mike Down, and look at how the first fight played out, right? Look how many punches he was throwing per round in that first fight. Then you see the second one, you see how much different it looked. Like I know people feel like Shakur is flat-footed, but you gotta think he can use his legs, bro. Like you would be crazy if you think he can't use his legs. So I think it could be the same type of deal. You just don't allow him to set his feet and get comfortable blasting you with 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Like I just don't see it. I see Shakur just being smarter than him on the night. That's IQ. You know what I'm saying? He's very offensively sound. That's where people, you know, that's why we feel like he's dangerous. You don't think about his defense at all. That tells me something. You think about him just going in there because he typically has his way in fights. And I don't think he'll have his way at all. Like I think he'll make it tough for him to land. It's still
just to piggyback off of that, Shakur actually getting to be a better puncher too. He's stronger. He's filling out. He's starting to hit these guys. He's starting to hurt these guys now.
More stronger, man. I see it. I see it, man. So it's like just, you know what I mean, the precision, the punch placement, and him having a respectable punch with it. I think he keep dudes honest. You get their respect. You just fine. You ain't gonna turn into no puncher. That's just not who you are. But your gifts is, you know, that IQ, man. Your boxing ability. And it, you know how to throw a punch, and you know when to sit down. So I think he understands the game of boxing. That's what makes him good. He really understands the game. I think Derrick James teaches the style, rather than taking their best things from a fighter and making it better. We'll talk to him, Remo, because me and my bro had that conversation as well. And you know who does take fighter style and make it better based off what they are? Ronnie Shields. He's a guy that does exactly that. I think, I think some of the things that Frank Martin actually do, think it kind of shifted, and you know, with the Derrick James teaching. I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but it is an honest observation.
I feel like Derrick make his fighters adapt to his style, like how he want to see them.
He's saying that's what Remo was saying. Right, I'm with you. Yeah, and it's not a bad style because again, you obviously been able to be successful with it, but it could limit you. It could.
Because I did go watch the tape on, like when you said go watch Frank before he got with Derrick, like he was fighting like hella. It looked like he was like more looser. I can say.
Facts. You do. Oh man, he damn sure do. Him and Say should be a fun fight, man. If he approaches that fight how he did his last one, man, it's gonna be a bang out. Because Conceição was on demon time in his last fight, and he was on that. He was trying to get to his man. I was like, oh, where this dude come from? He just fought like he just lost to Shakur. He pissed off about it. Like that's how he was coming. Like, bro, I ain't letting it go. I ain't letting this happen no more. He was fighting like that. So I don't want to see no gun shy guy. I want to see you freeze up. Have that mentality against Navarrete because it would serve you best to be on it like that. I like the approach, bro.
I feel like Navarrete gonna stretch his ass. I just see it.
Fact, AJ. Now it's possible though that he gets the win, but I think Conceição can make it very entertaining, especially with that. Depending on what his energy like. I don't know if because that was so surprising. Like y'all gotta go pull that up and see if y'all could. It was short because it was like a clash of heads and it ended early. But yo, his energy, I was like, what? Who is this guy? I was like, well, fight Shakur like that, dude. Like you just, I don't know. I specifically remember him going for it in there.
But I think that's also a testament to what Coach Eddie was saying. Like he's just not running through Shakur. People ain't just running through Shakur to get to him. Same thing with Devin. People say he ain't hitting hard, but they just not running through Devin to get to set their punches up.
They're not, and you might be able to survive not getting knocked out. But again, if that's all you can do, then you're gonna lose. Like you get what I'm saying? It's enough respect on them punches that you're not just saying the hell with it and walking in there. And you seen what my bro behind the hand said. Told you he be in the gym. He done took several pictures of Regis. He talked to him. That quiet guy that y'all seen in the press conference, that's how he really is. It's not no switching up in energy. I know he can be a lot more vocal, but that's not him being fake or switching energy. I just want to point that out from somebody that personally done sat next to him, had conversations. He pretty chill, but strength and conditioning coach felt like they getting him up out of there, and that he told my bro straight to his face, he don't respect Haney's power. He don't think he's gonna be able to keep him off him, and he's gonna hurt him.
Bro, not only did that, he told him why you didn't fight Shakur. One man told him you ran away from him. That nigga Ricky was on demon time.
That made his fighter look worse though. Him saying that make his fighter.
They tried to sell the fight, man. That's all it is. They just tried to sell the fight.
Yeah,
he was one.
Yeah. I expect both guys to really go in there and really go for it though. Regis, the good thing for both of these dudes is that they can focus on each other, and it wasn't no switcheroos, and it shouldn't be no lack of focus, and you know what I mean? No, you cross your T's, dot your I's for this one, because it's a meaningful fight. You said it yourself, so I expect to see you approach it as such. I don't want to hear nothing about no distractions. No, bro, you had this fight lined up. Y'all know what time it was. Go out there and fight. I like Dev energy right now. He's confident, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? First fight at 140, he seemed like he, you know, I ain't saying he's going to go out his body in this fight, but I do think he want to be impressive. I don't think
that's a hell of a fight for your first fight at 140.
Right. I think he want to kind of impress and make his version of his statement. I'm not expecting a knockout. Regis got a beard. You know what I mean? But I think if possible, he'll try to make a statement. If Regis ain't on his game how he supposed to be. Regis punches first fight. 1-4. I'm telling you, that's what I want to see. That's what Behind the Hands was saying. Like, you said you ain't gonna respect his power. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. Lum was touching Haney up the second half of that fight. Yeah, he started getting off more. I think Haney, some of that mental pressure started catching up a bit. But again, I like the fact that fighters able to weather little storms and kind of get a second win if need be. And before he was able to really get off and take off from the fight, you put a halt to it. Like, you limited his matrix high tech rounds to 2. Like, that was the only rounds that he was able to say, all right, that looked like the guy. But again, the difference between this fight and most, you know, Lomachenko opponents, once he started to get off like that, he continued to get off like that. And although he had a couple rounds, but Dad put the stop to it right when he needed to. So I always felt like that made the difference in the fight. That's in preparation. Moving time, salute to you, bro. Don't work too hard over there. I wish I could help you, man. Moving be serious, don't it? Oh, be crazy, man. That man home relaxing. Take the A side of Regis versus Haney. We need to see it though, man. But we'll see. I wanna really know who his next opponent is. I keep hearing Pitbull, but I know what he said, so I don't know.
Yeah, he said he didn't want Pitbull. He better not fight no damn Pitbull.
I just don't care for it. There's so many other people he could fight. This Tank we talking about, and he's sleeping shit. So I ain't trying to hear nothing. You want to be focused, let that man train up, right, and let him keep being great, man.
I don't know though. I mean, I kind of got when they sent that text out or that tweet or whatever it was where he said he wasn't able to train properly and whatever the case might be. It kind of gave me pause because I'm thinking they might try to use that as a validation for fighting someone like Pitbull, and I definitely don't want to see no damn Pitbull fight. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't hope he stay true to form on that one.
Well, Coach Eddie, how far do you think and Cruz can go? Oh, Coach Eddie. That's a question for the coach.
What's going on, man?
He said, how far do you think Andy Cruz can go?
Andy Cruz, he's a good talent. You know, he needs to develop a little bit more punching power, but as long as he can keep it moving, you know, he might be definitely be a world champion. I could definitely see that.
Right.
Or I would say a title holder because there's so many belts right now. He definitely be a title holder.
Right. He got a good fight on his hands coming back too. He fighting what's his name? I think they said Hector Tanahara, if I'm not mistaken. And Cruz on it, huh? I like that.
Yeah, Andy Cruz trying to get that fast track.
Yeah, they fast tracking for sure. He said, "Nah, you've been in them Olympics long enough. Like, get in here and scrap." That's what people don't be realizing too. And he's 28. He definitely, like, think about it. Frank Martin, 28 right now. And he is with one of them. So put that in perspective. Y'all be fighting Hector Tanahara, 21, 1-1. Hector Tanahara he just not a guy with a crazy amount of punching power. He got 6 knockouts with what, 23 fights.
So, Coach Eddie.
His one loss.
Yes, sir, brother.
I was gonna let Jess finish.
Damn, Zepeda. Yeah, William Zepeda.
No, I was gonna ask you to further continue what you were talking about regarding the Haney and Prograis matchup.
Oh man, it's a good matchup. It's a good style matchup, man. You know, it seemed like I am kind of leaning toward Devin Haney to win just because, based off the talent and the pedigree. Yeah, I mean the kid is ultra talented, man, and he's fighting the right fights to develop him. You know, he fought Andrade. That was a good fight. You know, that wasn't an easy fight right there. He fought a gritty veteran. You know, and he turned around. He fought, my man Lomachenko. So he's definitely getting better, and he's showing improvement. So this is a good fight too. I mean, now he's fighting a guy that can bang now. You know, a guy that's not going to lay down. That's actually coming to knock you out. That's coming to destroy you. He's not coming to collect a check. I mean, Regis Prograis is coming to hurt Devin. You know, he really has disdain for Devin. I don't know if it just I don't think it's nothing personal. I just think that he just had to work so hard and he wants to keep his position. So it's going to be a tough fight. And it could be fight. It could be fight of the year, man. You know, you never know. He got a good clash of styles there, man. It could be fight of the year. I don't see Regis ever, stop trying to win. I think he's gonna continue to try to win, and he's gonna be dangerous the whole fight. So Devin gonna really have to be switched on, and he's gonna need to pick that left hand up. You know, he gonna have to, because if he don't, I think he's gonna get clipped. Like he's gonna get clipped with something. I don't know if it'll put him down, but I can definitely see him. Regis getting a little blood out of the turnip, so to speak.
Okay. What do you think about the weight cut,
homie? So what is this Floyd Mikey talk? Yeah, I'm hearing possibility of Mikey and Floyd for December 9th. And then I'm gonna change. I gotta fix the title because again, the word is that it's possibly gonna be Pete Thurman and Stanionis on that card, and Lara and Danny. Not Pete.
I think Keith Thurman will lose to Stanionis.
I think it's definitely 50-50 for where he at now. But I think stylistically, if he has his legs, I think he's in the fight. But again, I just don't know what the legs are like. The inactivity is wild. Like he's
crazy, man. That dude basically retired, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's coming out of retirement, dog.
Because Robisi, same thing, gold medalist. He lost his pro debut. If Andy was to lose this fight, I feel like it's better to lose early than late. Facts, he is the champion. Biz King was good with an easy win for my Muslim brother Haney, man. Yeah, man, Haney gonna go out there and try to box a master class fight. I see it. Yeah, Andy in the right place. He in Philly. I think that's perfect for him. It's great. And I hear him good things about him. So I just want to give him a chance to fully transition as a pro. I know one fight is just not enough. He got a ton of skill though. I seen that in that first fight. He's very comfortable in there and fluid with his attacks. So he reacted, defensively respond. The only thing I just didn't see no real pop. But again, his first fight, let him adjust to turning his punches over, sitting down, different things like that. I want to give him an opportunity to at least, get some fights in before I write him off in terms of punching power, right? But he still can fight his ass off. So that's what's most important. Pray for the man that comes into my yard and try to take mine, talk to him, right? I mean, it's a great fight, man. It's a great fight. Been saying Mikey Garcia in the gym working out. We asked him if he's coming back, and he didn't answer. Probably don't want to spill nothing again. They saying it's possible, with Floyd, anything is subject to change with him. Basically retired. Losing didn't hurt Loma. Nope. So I think it's better to lose early than late, though. And I don't think it would hurt Andy Cruz. But that dude on a fast track, because already you just look at the fights with this kid, man. What he fought. Juan Carlos Burgos out the gate. This dude was 35-7-3. People say, oh, the 7 losses, the 3 draws. There's 10 fights he ain't win, but he won 35 of them and ain't been knocked out in none. I mean, all that experience in your pro debut, then you turn around fight a guy with 23 fights. Nah, bro, that's the stuff I respect. Yeah, and Hector Tanahara is a good fighter. I didn't think to see them match them two up, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. But I think Andy might beat him. I think Andy gonna beat him. Landing punches and not hurting Devin. Yeah, don't load up. He got to be fluid with his attacks, and he gotta really find a way to close that gap early and often, because it could be a long night in the office for you. Young Dev got a full 12 rounds in him, so if you ain't gonna force push the pace or put him in no uncomfortable situations, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna really be in trouble. When he might call you, answer. Right, Remo.
We get to see him without having to cut so much weight too. So that's what I'm really interested to see.
Might be like to eat his food, right? Kangaroo Jack.
Because I mean, hell, Devin came into the pro game at 135. He been there for a minute. You know, it was kicking his tail to make 135. So we should get a better glimpse of what he truly can do, or some of the stuff he probably truly can do. Like you said, he might be a lot better at 47, but I want to see how he responds. And I think, like, you can't do nothing but applaud him. His first fight at another division is for a title.
Absolutely.
Against one of the highly regarded champions of that division.
Okay, so, yo, what's good, bro? How you feeling?
Okay, yo, my God.
See what it do on me? Man, y'all gotta pardon me. Every now and then my mind just drifting, man. It's drifting a little bit today. Might get out of shape looking for a paycheck and some bragging rights. Know it, right? They said, man, enough of these. He gonna put the race car up for a minute and get back in the ring, huh? Let's see, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they just throw a switcheroo or something and say it ain't him. But I feel like I wouldn't be surprised one bit, because even though Mikey been out the game, it's like, I don't know. I think he'd be better than those other guys you've been beating up in them exhibitions.
Oh, definitely.
Sure. Like, he beat up Don Moore in the exhibition. I think that dude was like a sparring partner or something, literally. Like, I respect it because he got him paid. But damn, you should, at this point, man, you should just fight AB. Especially if you really fight Mikey. Why? If Mikey fought AB, fight AB. Why not?
Yeah, he should fight AB. Hell, he fought Guy.
But aside from his jab, it seems like he has no pop. Yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Manny Pacquiao again. Got both of them old. That way, you know what I'm saying? Now it's an even playing field.
Might have that would be the draw.
Yeah,
that would draw, man.
Yeah, that would be the draw for sure.
Mikey,
I don't think Floyd wants to fight him, because it'd be like a real fight almost.
It would be very much like a real fight, because Pacquiao ain't going in there to have fun.
Pacquiao in his exhibition, man, you couldn't have told me that wasn't a real fight. But Pacquiao was going for smoke.
Exactly, Pacquiao was not taking it light.
I think he landed a shot, something Pacquiao ain't like. I was like, man, turned it up. I was like, oh, he trying to.
Yeah, because Pacquiao get that look when you hit him with something that he don't like. And the next thing you know, he turns up.
And same thing with Floyd. You know, that would be a competitive fight, because Floyd already know how Pacquiao is.
Right.
He already know he would have to be on his game going there in the exhibition with Manny right now. And at this juncture in their career, I probably would favor Manny to win the fight, to be honest, because at least Manny been fighting real fights, and Floyd been fighting these freaking setups. And
buckle up, I'm with you. Yeah, I watched Floyd. I watched that for sure. Him and Manny rematch. Why not? That's
not
real fighters. All things that all Mikey seen was Earl jabbing his face all night, right? And then that bag that came with it. That's the only thing he's seen. All right, we got a good fighter named Raymond. Yeah, Raymond Murataya, AJ. He's definitely a good fighter. He sparked Nakatila out in his last fight in like 2 rounds. You know, Shakur went the distance with him. He did drop him in that fight, but there's no comparison to how Murataya took him apart. That's why I think him and Shakur be a good fight too. Murataya can crack, he can box. He's well schooled. Another disciplined fighter. good talent that Robert Garcia got. So hopefully
That's
they
a hell of a fight.
mix it up with somebody. Robert got AB on the road. I get that, but you know, AB be, you know, he be fighting them demons. You know, I be there, you know, players mess up.
Apologies, I have to go home. Joey keeps texting me photos of Piranha, and then
Floyd versus Manny with the 2 million pay-per-view odds are better. Excellent rematch. Now I think people would truly tune in for it. I do. Kello was good, my bro. He said for if I am Manny. Yeah, somebody said something about they asked Mikey about it. I mean Mikey, and he answered something if he coming back. Yeah, Raymond Mortai. That's him, AJ. Yeah, but they saying December 9th, the possibility of Floyd fighting Mikey Garcia and it's not Danny. Again, I gotta fix my title for y'all. I ain't gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna fix it. It's Danny and Lara. They were saying possibly, and again, the key word is possible, but that's what I heard more recently. But in this article, it's talking about Lara and not Lara, Thurman and you know what I mean Garcia too. But then you know when you read it, you know what when I got confirmation after reading this, somebody else says Stanionis and Thurman, which would be a even better thing. Let Lara and Danny fight and let Keith Thurman fight Stanionis. I think that'd be perfect. I really do. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I really would. I gotta fix that, y'all. Got to fix that. Dude can fight. Yeah, he fight under Robert Garcia. Hell yeah, he can fight out fight. He can fight. Got good punching power. He got an IQ on him. He patient. He undefeated, man. He undefeated. All he do is know how to win right now. I gotta look. I thought I heard he had a fight coming up again too, because that last one ended so damn immediately. He ain't last at all. Bro had 2 rounds and then he blitzed Nakatila, man. And now they saying Tito Mercado is about to fight Nakatila. I think they throwing him. They getting to that, throwing him to the Wolves territory now. Throwing him in there with them young boys. But I'll say this though. That's gonna be a real challenge, I think, in my opinion, for Tito, unless Tito catch him like Nakatila did early and hurt him. But even for Muratai, I feel like that fight would have went some rounds. I think he would have got, you know, good little test. Nakatila could fight. He fight under. I thought he got hurt. Yeah, I think thought he had it because he was scheduled to come back, and I think he did have some type of injury. He did in fact have an injury, I believe. Knockout, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, you know, KO know about Raymond Morataya. That's him. I've been hip to him for quite a while now. That's why I knew as soon as you said Raymond, I knew who you was talking about. Raymond Ford about to fight for a title, as a matter of fact. Speaking of Jersey, got to rep for the he's from Camden. Nonetheless, that is Jersey. That's the hometown, man. I'm good. It's good to see Raymond Morataya. I mean, not Raymond Morataya. Good to see Raymond Ford get a shot, man. Lee Wood vacated the title at 126. I think he's eyeing a fight at 130. Forget, did he have an opponent in mind? Joe Cordina. Somebody said he wanted to fight Cordina. I think that's a risky fight. It's a good fight, but I think Cordina will beat him. And now that Raymond Ford is fight, I gotta look at his opponent that he's fighting for that title. What's his next fight? Yeah, dude is like that, bro. Dude is definitely like that. Southwest Dice, salute, family. Appreciate you joining the family. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, so, man, we're going to see, man. I think Danny and Lara could be – I know the dudes are in the later parts of their career, but I think not having his legs under him like he once did, it forces him to be a little bit more offensive and stand in the pocket, which actually makes him a bit more entertaining if you actually been watching him as he's gotten a little bit older. It'll be a cool fight. I want to see how the styles mesh because, you know, back in the day, man, with Lara having them legs, we know how this kind of would have went, right? But I think Lara not having that same level of movement that he once had, and Danny Garcia looking like he belonged at 54. He looked fresh in that first fight from an energy standpoint. So I definitely want to see how it play out. But Lara been sniping a little bit more with that the fact that he been having to stand in the pocket. So the Southwest Dice. Baphomet, what's good with it, fam? Cordino on the day say or the juice. Thurman getting out of boxing with Showtime. Yeah, right. What is he on though right now? He better fight Stanionis, man. And he better win all that talking he been doing. And big talking shows in the ring, right? Right. Quiet, kid.
Just do.
What's up?
What's up, brother? Have you broke down that Andrade Benavidez fight yet?
Yeah, I talked about it, but we can talk about it if you want.
Oh no, I don't want to rehash anything. I just
it's boxing form. We always build. It's always good to talk about a fight, man. You might have something on it that we didn't speak on, and it's coming up. So I like to build on fights as they, coming up. I mean, I like the fight. I think it's just the toughest. The Andre fighting an uphill battle, fighting against being fully acclimated to 68. He's had inactivity throughout his career. I think Father Time, things like that. But if he can come in sharp the way I think he can come in, man, he can be very competitive, if not outright win. He got the skill and the talent to do it. But will Benavidez's size and pressure be too much at some point? Will he slow down to the point where Benavidez is able to come on strong in the back end of that fight and take it to him? Like that's what I wonder. You know what I mean? But I think specifically early can be very competitive or entertaining, or even some could argue Andre might have an advantage early. But the key is pace and being able to set a pace and maintain it. And I think if he's not able to do that, he can find himself in trouble against a guy with a hell of a gas tank that just want to continue to push the issue. I mean, was Lara's age on record? I gotta go check. I think he's like 40. He might be 40. I'm gonna look for you, bro. King of 47 was good. Yeah, I hear Mikey and Floyd. That's what they're saying right now. So if I hear something different, I definitely revisit it. But you got a fight coming up. I can't remember who. Yeah, I thought somebody mentioned it, but let me see about Lara real quick. So yeah, man, Boo Boo, Andrade, and Benavidez is gonna be a good fight, especially being that Benavidez. I mean, Andrade got some. He can emulate some of the things I believe Caleb Plant did in their fight and be successful there. You get what I'm saying? I don't think they got the same exact style, but he can emulate some of the things that Caleb Plant was able to do against Benavidez to have success, especially early, in my opinion. No, they don't got the nerve to not have his age up here. Like, they wild, bro. Not having his age up here is crazy. I think he like 40, 39, 40, something like that. I think Lara is, though. He 29, 3-3. Some of them draws shouldn't have been draws, and his losses should have been losses. That's crazy. He one of the few people he don't get no favorable decisions, bro. They even think the fight close, he losing. He losing or it's a draw, bro. Lara don't get no type of love, y'all. He don't. Floyd versus Mikey, real fight. Dante on Boxing Talk. That's what they saying, my bro. I pulled it up on Boxing News 24. I was reading it. But again, I got to switch my title because I'm hearing Stanionis could be fighting Keith Thurman December 9th, and Lara could be fighting Danny. So those are cool fights. I hope that's exactly what's coming down the pipe so it could be accurate. But again, these things are subject to change. But right now, got this article right in front of me. Let me pull it back up anyway, man. Yeah, it's Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Mikey Garcia. I thought Carlos Molina really beat Lara back in the day. Did I catch that fight? Let me look, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see. Because Dub, you be on it, man. I trust your word. He got that majority decision. That might have been one. I don't remember that fight, though. I just don't remember it. I don't remember, but I remember that Paul Williams joint. Man, I remember that Paul Williams fight. I felt like he was tagging Paul Williams, bro. Remo said he got boo-boo. Right, man. Talk to him, they sure. And then Floyd versus Robert Garcia. It's crazy, King of 47. Kev, what it do, homie? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling up. I think it's an exhibition. I think that's exhibition talk. Yeah, right. See, Dubs, exhibition, right. Right. But Robert Garcia, if Robert Garcia didn't lose to who was that? Diego Corrales, I believe he said he was in line to fight Floyd back in the day. And the reason why I respect Robert Garcia so much because he said even if he think he would have got to Floyd, he said he think Floyd would have beat him. I was like, oh, that's respect right there. I respect that. If it's the pay-per-view, I'm buying the one. Return of Floyd. What? Right from Lara Ortiz, Gamboa combined. All older than nah, you ain't lying, bro. They got some age on them for sure. Andre David was something early. He might be able to do something. Yeah, Kello, it's very important for him to be able to gain the respect of Benavidez, bro. You can't let him push the pace and not respect you at the same time. That's a double negative, and it's not going to end well. It's not. Mikey's going to come in, get badly outboxed and raise his hand every round, acting like he won. He better not pull that out. He was pissing me off so bad when he was doing that against EJ. I'm like, bro, so he not going to stop doing that? Mikey sparring right for COLBERT rematch. Look, bro, always with the info, man. Y'all make sure that y'all ain't pardon me, y'all. I was snacking. Y'all go check out LetsBuild if y'all haven't, man. Bro is a walking facts machine. Real talk. I just like to get people they just do. Not just the fighters, the content creators as well. Simmons life, going to be a monster day in boxing. Right? Yeah, that high output AJ could be problematic for Boo Boo. You gotta control the range and distance, yo. I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but Benavidez, if you in his wheelhouse, he gonna punch. Appreciate you, Big Dose. Much love, Brody. Much love. Rigo too. Yeah, Rigo up there. Rigo up there. I'm glad he was able to come back after that accident that he had with that I think it was like something exploded in his face or something like that. That was crazy. It was good to see that he was able to, recover from that. I always like Rigo, man. He's just a small guy, a tiny fighter. That's a small dude, man. Anyway, about Regis total dominance, in my opinion. I feel you. Look, it's always that possibility that, you can go in there and get thoroughly outboxed by the natural boxer, right? It's always possible, but it's up to Regis to try to make a fight out of it, because Dev's gonna keep it a boxing match, because that's the smart thing to do and the disciplined thing to do. He's gonna come in there with a game plan. He's gonna come in there to execute. I think Regis, he gotta cut the ring off. He gotta close the gap. He gotta be able to get his jab himself on track. You know what I mean? He need consistent offense, fluidity. He can't be just find himself in situations where you can't lay a glove on him, because I know that could be demoralizing and frustrating round after round if you just get outboxed like that. And Haney does have that kind of aggravating style where if he figures out something early that's working, he's going to stay with it. He don't really, deviate away from what's been working. So if you find yourself in a rinse and repeat kind of situation, you're going to find yourself getting embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's going to be that easy for either guy. I expect to see both guys tested at the end of the night. Pressure Cooker blew up. Yeah, there you go, main bike. Appreciate you. And that's wild, Pressure Cooker. And glad he was able to, recover fully and have his sight from that. That was crazy. Andre starts too fast. I feel you. Andre is a sloppy good boxer. Hands be all over the place, fall all over the front foot. Man, yeah, my boy legs ain't been looking the absolute best in some of his more recent fights, but I hope that's an area that he can tighten up on, honestly, with going in there against Benavidez. He's going to be needing his conditioning and things to be top-notch. Physically, he need to be in the best shape of his life, in my opinion. So I had the best chance at winning, obviously, right? Mikey definitely up to something in that gym. You get what I'm saying? Especially a Dub saying, he's sparring. Y'all are sparring people. So we sparring Ryo for the COLBERT rematch, and that's why y'all see me through the It's crazy that he brought that up, and I actually had Ryo and COLBERT in the thumbnail because you know, I seen them posting, and you know, they sound like they ready to get that rematch on the way. So I'm with it. Coach Bobby Benton can throw his name in the hat. Trainer year for SHAKUR get his second win in 1028 and Regis B. Haney. Absolutely. They don't know about Coach Bobby, L-Dub. I'm familiar. I'm more locked in now, and I'm more hip to him because, you know, I got somebody out that way that be speaking to him all the time, talking to him. So he, you know, he made me very aware of who Bobby Benton is and how he just quietly got a stable of champions, Dub, on the low, and they just quietly kicking ass, and how they got, you know, the champions in their stable between Regis and SHAKUR. Got everybody feeling like they could be champion. It's like the morale in the gym, from what I hear, is just like top notch, man. He's just like Bobby Benton. It's just this humble, you know, coach that's just a hell of a trainer, and you know, it's just, you know what I mean, just some like a mad scientist on the low. Using my hard-earned cash for Benavidez versus Andrade that night. Regis versus Haney's ESPN fight. Yeah, it's 2 different days though, bro. You know, Haney and Regis is December 9th, and Benavidez and Andrade is November 25th. So you got a little space in between, you know. William, old school, my brother. Salute to you, bro. How you feeling? Just got home from work, man. Hope you get you some rest though, bro. I know you be working hard. Sparky Pete, what it do, homie? Do it with Southpaw. You got them angles. True. Boo Boo could be tricky. He just gotta be together, man. Gotta have his bearings together, gotta have his legs up under him, gotta have his weight in check. You get what I'm saying? You want to see that he's physically acclimated to this 68 weight class the right way, right? This is his second fight. I know size-wise how he looking. He looking the part, right? But let's see how it show up in the ring and how it play out. Because I know a lot of people feeling that Benavidez is just going to overpower him and probably stop him late. But I think
I see it within. Just you're having too much faith in Boo Boo.
Nah.
I think
being realistic. Like he again, people were treating this guy like he's lost already. You get what I'm saying? He never lost either, and he got the experience. It's about father time not being front and center on the night, right? He need to be fresh. Like, you need to have a good, strong performance, bro, for real. It's not. I'm leaning towards a Benavidez. Don't get me wrong, bro. For the win.
But what I'm saying is people are so hard with Boo Boo, not realizing that as you get older, the first thing to go is your athleticism. Do you agree?
Yeah, athleticism goes, but again, I don't know. He's still unbeaten, so you got to give him some type of shot at winning this fight, right? And
yeah, he's undefeated.
He is more skillful, I believe, than Benavidez, but Benavidez, that youth, that style, that pressure, the ton of punches, that heavy jab. Get what I'm saying? He a dog in there, man. He gonna make it tough, very tough for Andre. Make no mistake, but I feel like early is where where Boo Boo needs to work his way into the fight.
So I have a question for you. The question I asked you about Devin, him not consistently down on his punches, is that ignorance on my part, saying that Devin doesn't sit down on his punches consistently?
Not really. I mean, because it's times where you can see clearly not, and he's defensive minded, and it's the context around how
the over reliance of being defensive.
It's like you're not trying to slight him. You're just an observation. So I don't think it's ignorance. I think that's what you're saying, and you see it to some degree, right? He's a defense, and I think that's the reason for it. He's just naturally defensive minded. He's safety first, and that's not a bad thing. He's a smart guy. He ain't trying to get hit. He wants.
Isn't there an over? Do you think Devin over relies on his defense?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he over relies on it, but
or the majority of these defensive fighters who don't have power, do you think they cover being so extreme to the defensive side? Is it because they know that their power is not there?
Jay Smith. I mean, when you ain't the biggest puncher, you definitely want to have the legs, the IQ, the feet to get in out of trouble, and I think that's what.
But is there a difference between being defensive and over relying on your defense, because it seems like guys like Boo Boo and Devin, because they don't have the consistent power, they over rely on their defense. I understand his IQ, but it's an over reliance. Oh, do you think it's an over reliance or just the style?
It's more so a style. I think it's just, and that's just who they are, defensive minded individuals, and I think that's why they've been able to be so successful. Like, you know, they don't take the most punishment. Boo Boo's still one of the least hit fighters in boxing, whether people realize that or not. All you gotta do is look it up and see the numbers. Boo Boo is one of the top, I think he's the top 3 least hit fighters in boxing, and people don't realize that.
Gary Jr. is like that too, I think, right?
Who?
Not Antoine. Gary, the one that's at 122.
You mean 126? You mean Mr. Gary Russell? I don't know. I gotta check, but I know I think it was Shakur, Boo Boo, and I forgot Ghost in here.
But Shakur has more power.
Like, he probably the time. I forgot the other one, but
yeah, but the difference between me and you talk about this. The difference between Devin, Shakur relies on his defense, but he doesn't have an over reliance on it where he's covering up for the lack of power and stuff like that. Shakur has the power.
Yeah, you know how to pick his shots. He got great punch placement. You got precision, speed, great timing. You got all the things that you need to throw a solid punch. I think he does those things well. Mechanics, his fundamentals, I think, is intact. So, you know, and again, punch.
And he's starting to sit down on his punches. I noticed that with him, Devin, Shakur. He used to not sit down on his punches a ton, but now he's starting to do it a little bit more. Have you noticed that with him?
Yeah. True. You know, I watch him closely. Yeah. And that's him being more comfortable in that pocket. And I think that makes him better as a fighter. It's going to be interesting to see if he gets comfortable enough against De Los Santos to fight him in that manner. I would like to see it if he's comfortable enough to fight him in the pocket. Because if he is, it's going to make that fight very entertaining. We're going to see.
What's the difference between over reliance on being a defensive fighter and just being a pure defensive fighter?
I mean, to me, it's kind of
are they the same thing?
Obvious. Guys that be over reliant on defense tend to not get off first and tend to have a tendency to wait around for either the perfect shot or, you know, just overly cautious, and that could hurt your offense. Like
would you say Devin is like that?
Who that?
Would you say Dev and Boo Boo are like that?
Nah, Them dudes let their hands go. They defensive minded for sure, but they let their hands go. Like you've never really heard a fight or seen a fight where that's been an issue for them. A matter of letting their hands go and throwing shots. Like they don't do
it. So when it comes to David, do you think people underestimate his footwork because he doesn't use the footwork in a traditional way? Like, you know how a pure boxer tends to move around, like he doesn't, like, you know how when you look at a traditional boxer, they're using it laterally instead of like side to side. It seems like David goes forward, but his do you think his footwork gets underestimated a little bit because of the style he fights?
Nah, I just think if you really watch, you know, especially if you're concentrating on the feet, you'll notice that he just simply don't have the best feet. He you know, Ant McQueen, salute to the professor, man. He was breaking down, you know, some of the I guess like mechanics and different issues that David has with his feet, and you was able to see that he crosses his feet and different little technical errors and things like that he make in the ring. So he just don't have the best feet. But I do believe, I don't think that they're the worst, right? I think that's an area where I think he's aware that he needs to improve. But you know, it's not. It's a tall.
Do you think also it's because he carries so much weight and sometimes heavier fighters don't necessarily have the best feet?
It's possible. I mean, look, he is a heavy dude. He could definitely be a weight class up, but I don't know. It's just style. It's just style for real.
No, but in general, when we say Canelo's flat-footed, do you think it's because he the being that he's a naturally big guy, not height but weight. Do you think?
I mean, possible. He said you just feel like Regis gonna give Dev too much respect in the ring and not be aggressive enough. Yeah, man. If he does that, Jay Smith, he definitely gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't see how he can win doing that. But Benavidez is relentless, right? Yeah, Dev is nothing like that. He let his hands go. I never seen a fight where he hasn't. That's why I say he definitely don't over relies. He know how to mix it up.
David had feet look average for a pressure fighter.
That's what I'm saying. All things, no slight to him. He cover a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid dude in there, but he just simply don't have the best feet. That's just an area of where he's not.
Of the pressure fighters you've seen today, who's the best when it comes to their feet? Who you don't feel has the cement mixer type the cement mixer feet?
I have to think about it. But damn, let me see something else. I was gonna make sure it's something else I'm missing, man. Cause I'm about to.
Did Boo Boo do any other weird videos on Twitter and Instagram?
Nah,
of him singing.
No, I don't think he did. If Haney gets caught, he did towards that round. One round, Regis gonna finish the job. Yeah, it'd be very.
Regis doesn't tend to hesitate a lot. Like Regis,
no, he don't. But if he doing this fight, that'd be something new, and I'd be surprised by it, and it definitely would put him in a position to lose and not.
The hesitating for me more would be about Devin being too patient and waiting for one shot.
I've never seen him fight that way and again, guys, you don't have one shot knockout power. It would be foolish to wait around for the perfect shot. And I don't think Devin does that. That's why he works behind that jab, because he'll create his shots behind that jab. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna sit there and wait. Regis might be the guy trying to figure things out and being a bit,
what I can be critical with Devin, he's not very diverse in his punch selection, like behind the jab. It seems like he does the same. He doesn't really have a lot of tools in his tool bag when it comes to the punch selection, like the type of punches he throws.
I get it. With Dev, I think it's just a matter of comfort. The more comfortable he is, the more he goes into his bag. I believe.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, who is that?
Yeah, salute to Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's a solid fighter. He beat Gary Antonio. Dan just won the IBF title. Dan retired. Salute to Emmanuel Rodriguez, man. Patience and hesitation, though. Absolutely not. And that's what I see from Gary is a patient fighter, but definitely not hesitant. And the same thing for Regis. Regis be on go. He definitely not a hesitant fighter. If he become one over in the night, then you're gonna obviously know that Dev had a lot to do with that, because you never seen Regis be a hesitant guy in the ring. You get what I'm saying? He'll think a bit in there. Don't get it wrong. He ain't no mindless, brute, but for sure, he like to come in there and get to you, man. You don't play no games.
AJ64 brought up a good point. Boo Boo can box his ass off. It's just a stamina that's a worrisome issue.
AJ, I'm right there with you, bro. And that's why I say his conditioning and snack need to be snack strong for him in this one. Like, his conditioning need to be A1. And if it is skill-wise, I think he'll be fine, especially if, he's not affected by what's coming at him. You know what I mean? And I think
affected. Wait a minute. Affected, not being affected by David's shots. That's what are you talking about?
David is not the biggest puncher like people think. It's not the one shots that be killing people. It's the accumulation. So again, people acting like this dude just like some super one punch KO artist. Now he wears you down. He gets you up out of there. He's definitely got more knockouts than decisions, but that's because he know how to put hands on you, and that's why I like him. He don't rely on one shot. That accumulation be breaking guys down and getting them out of there. And even the guys that have been in the ring with him, I tell you. Like, it's not that they saying he can't punch, but it's like he got thudding shots. I think Mama's Boy was explaining it, but they say it's more so the accumulation. I remember he spoke. I made a video. I believe he said Caleb Plant hit harder out of the 2 or 3. I got to go look it up again and see which one. I think it was Caleb Plant. People would think he was going to say Benavidez. No, he said Caleb Plant. And then I showed a video where he dropped Caleb Plant. It's like that dude could punch better than people think. So, and that's what.
And with David, I've said this. David has the ability to one punch you, but he chooses to accumulate punch. Like he can do it, but he prefers to wear you down with the amount of the volume and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you agree?
Right. Yeah. Pretty much accumulation. Yeah, that's what it is with David, and he know how to pour it on too, and he makes his shots up well too, man. Goes to the body very well. He got a heavy jab. It's just not a guy that you really need on the other side of you pounding on you like that. You don't want that.
No, and this is where I think I mix up him and Ryan. Ryan has the ability to knock you out with one punch. Like Ryan is the one that can knock you out with one punch, right?
Yeah, Ryan got some one punch stingers. He got some one punch KO power.
He has that
but
Canelo
again,
left hook.
The issue with him is going to be against who though. Like it's cool. Like some of the guys that you clipped and got, that's cool. But I think true one punch power is being able to do that.
Knock out a guy like Tio.
Right. So he's still a strong guy. You see, Tank said that's the hardest he's been.
and this is where I know you guys don't want to see this, but this is why I want to see if he can do that with Subral Matias. But you guys are trying to warn me off that.
Yeah, that could be Jay. You're right, Jay. But yeah, Matias, that is something. If that happens, that'd be something down the line, in my opinion. I don't think that would be somebody doer that they'd be beating down. Now I could be wrong as hell, but he already going after a pretty dangerous guy, in my opinion. And Regis, and I respect the fight. Like I've been saying, I can't wait.
Does it change your opinion if Ryan specifically, if he of Regis, if he gets knocked out with one punch by Ryan, or not necessarily?
Right. Boxers do not play with their food. They have one point knockout capability. They're going to use it. True. And I think sometimes people get one punch knockout. You know, some guys got high KO ratios, but if you pay attention to how certain guys get their knockouts, it'd be stoppages, like TKO stoppages. And I'm not knocking it, but that's how you know these guys aren't these concussive.
And this is why you always say Deontay is special in that sense.
Right, AJ. And that was a flash knockdown. Yeah, Deontay Wilder got that one punch put you out. You know, we seen it with Tank. It's a couple guys. It's just not a ton of them with that one punch knockout power. That true, like, get you out of there. But it's some guys out there for sure.
What do you mean by, what does he mean by that? That one punch knockout guys don't play with their food?
If you got one punch knockout power, you don't come in there playing, you're gonna get a guy up out of there. You're gonna see it. Like if a guy got one punch knockout power, they usually gonna put it on display. They ain't gonna come in there playing with their food, is what he's saying. Similar to how Wilder is. He don't play. He see that opening, he take it and get you out of there.
He's looking for that bronze bomber. Is it right or left hand?
Right hand.
I want to see if he can get that off against an Usyk. I want to see him go against.
I think he could, because I haven't seen a fight yet where Usyk didn't get hit clean. He got very good defense, but I think the thing is Wilder has the length. He'll have the athleticism to be able to land that shot. I think the size disparity would make an issue for Usyk. I can see.
You said Deontay was the first guy to ever knock down Tyson Fury.
What'd you say?
Like in terms of championship fights, did you say Deontay was the only guy to ever knock down Tyson Fury?
No, he wasn't the only one. Steve Cunningham was the first guy to knock Tyson Fury down. Sent him flat on his back. Now he ended up beating Steve Cunningham, but he started leaning on him, doing all types of little tactics, and ended up beating him up, knocking him out. But Steve Cunningham was already an undersized heavyweight to begin with. So,
Doo finally is gonna
sacrificial lamb. We're gonna see. Andre got hurt though, but I got David by late stoppage. Right. I feel you. I think it all depends for me, yo, because again, a lot of people thought he was gonna stop Caleb Plant, and he did. You get what I'm saying? I feel like Boo Boo, man. He
would you be shocked if David wins on points, like dominates the whole fight?
If he dominates the whole fight, I mean, yes, yeah, I would, because I ain't never see Boo Boo get dominated in no fight. You know what I mean? Let alone a whole entire fight. So we'll see. Was the first to knock Fury down, Nevin Picky. I did he? I don't know him, but I thought it was Cunningham. Well, Cunningham definitely was one of them. I definitely Tyson Fury. I'm not a big Tyson Fury guy, so appreciate
I find
that.
Tyson is overrated.
Appreciate that. It's just he an anomaly, man. He is who he is. Really freakishly big dude. Not a lot of guys like him. If he's one of one, whether that's good, bad, or anything.
I make a joke like this. He's a miniature Big Show. If you ever watch wrestling, when you were younger, he's a miniature Big Show. That's who he is. Tyson Fury.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But man, yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, man.
Wait, who's fighting to? Is Benavidez versus Andrade fight this weekend, or is that?
No, that's the 25th. That's November 25th.
When is Devin versus?
That's December 9th. December 9th.
Is there any big fights like coming up this weekend?
So I might have to. I gotta look, man. But man, my mind's somewhere else right now. Fury just takes his attribute as well, and a poor error. Yeah, uses attribute. Yeah, that's a good point, bro.
I don't think Tyson would be able to do I don't think Tyson would be able to lean on a guy like George Foreman constantly, or a Mike Tyson, or Evander Holyfield. To be honest,
yeah, I mean those Holyfield. I mean, he's big, so he'll be able to lean on pretty much anybody get up on
what I
him.
mean is not constantly throughout the fight. I don't think George would allow him to do that, is what I'm saying. George can push you off. George has strength.
Yeah. Man, what I was gonna say. So yeah, man. Salute to y'all pulling up, man. Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela is still a thing. That rematch should be coming. I thought it was interesting to see Regis say he felt like Dev would be a bit stronger at 140. So we're gonna see, but let's see if you're able to take the punching power of Lewis. Salute family, how you feeling? Let's see if you're able to take the punching power. If you get caught of a Regis program, let's see how Regis did with Devin Power. Like you said, he ain't gonna be able to keep you off him. I expect to see that kind of approach in the fight. Catterall versus Naras this weekend as well. Yeah, Roaches versus Santillan. Appreciate you, Seawood. My mind is a little distracted because I'm fighting. I'm fighting the battles to try not to go left on this live stream. You know what I mean, in real time. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it boxing. Salute to Lou. Salute to everybody that continues to support the grind. We're gonna keep putting in this work. We're gonna keep growing. No distractions. We're gonna leave the foolishness where it's at. You know, I think before we get out of here, I just want to say that some people need a reaction to breathe life into their weak situations that they got going on. And it's sad, a person to go from every day speaking and to some other weird stuff. And this YouTube space is not for the weak. It's not for the weak-minded. Everybody can't handle, just getting up here and doing this. So, instead of getting up here and building with the family, trying to, grow a productive platform, you got people that rather stir up drama and drag people energy down with nonsense. But I'm just not one of them people. So I'm just here to tell everybody that's still in here, trust me, this whole entire live stream, this whole 2 hours and 42 minutes, 43 minutes now I've been up here. I've been fighting against just going completely left on some people. But like I said, man, I'm gonna let them kind of make it, right? Because I feel like, again, people want to see me do that, and I'm not gonna give it to them. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let the weak shit die out, and I'm not gonna really breathe no life into it. I'm gonna try my best anyway. I can't make no promises, but what I will say as I will continue to come here every day, you know, at 4 o'clock, and we're going to do our thing. We're going to continue to build. I will say this just for anybody that's paying attention. If you've been following this channel long enough, you know, the only thing I do is, you know, put out what I feel like is great content consistently. That's what my focus is at. Salute to my bro C Wood and that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, C Wood. Like I said, man, the bigger man that I've been being since this live stream has been on, I'm not really that in real life, but I can maintain my composure for what I feel like is the benefit of what's conducive to growing the channel. So, like I said, I can really go left. I can start bringing up a bunch of drama and naming some names and exposing people and putting people on blast. But I think I'm just too dope for that. And I think, I know the man in me. I handle my situation like a man. I go to the source. I speak to people. I don't bring personal situations to the internet because that's not why we here. We here to build on boxing. My name is JusDueBoxing, not Just Do Complaining, not Just Do Drama. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like, you get what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Edgar. So it's like, it's crazy to see that people attempt you. And I'm going to say this as a man, when you're a man, you bring no personal issues to the internet unless absolutely forced. If somebody has not brought your name up in one single, way, shape, or fashion, then you should just leave it where it's at. If you got a person's number and you got put in your place and then you decide to go talk on the internet and be tough, I already know what you are, dude. So I'm gonna just let you make it because that's your world right there. You a drama king, you and your woman. So y'all can have that. And that's about as personal I'm gonna get. So y'all could play them games with somebody else, but I'm gonna tell you now, it ain't gonna end well with me because I don't take L's and I don't play games. I don't do internet games. I don't do beef. I got kids to take care of. I come up here to build, grow this platform, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. I'm rocking with the people that's rocking with me. I'm here for the people that's here for me. We're gonna continue to put this work in, build on dope boxing, and we're gonna continue to let these vultures die out because that's all. People are showing no growth. They're stagnated, and they don't want nothing out of this situation. It's some people that they're not content creators. They're just people with a lot of mouth and a channel. You get what I'm saying? A lot of free time to run their mouth. And again, I just want to be clear before we get out of here. The difference between me and other people is I address things the way I'm supposed to. I don't get in front of the internet and make a fool out of myself trying to be tough. When you get what I'm saying, you got an opportunity to call that man or you spoke to that man and you wasn't tough then. Don't be tough on the internet showing off for these people. I'm not going to go back and forth and give you the energy you want, but just message to you, bro. You keep playing, you're going to get what you're looking for. Say this again. I'm a very peaceful guy. My energy, y'all see how I give it up. Even trolls, if they come through here, they'll get talked to a certain way as long as there's no disrespect, right? I've always, you know what I mean? That's how I do it. But I just wanted to put that out there, man. So I hear what's going on. I'm very aware of it. It would be very smart not to poke the bear in this situation. So I'm only here for boxing. I'm only here for growth. I'm only here because people want to hear good boxing talk, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So we're going to keep it like that. You already know, Lewis. I had to, it's always an adult way to address something without addressing it, right? So I think I did that, and that's enough energy right there. So salute to Mr. Empire for switching my energy up. Who wins? Roy Jones versus Marvin Hagler. Oof. Man, why you do that to me? Why you do that to me? Salute to Mr. Empire, man. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, I tell you this though, man, Roy, and you would think this would be at 62, right? Because Marvin Hagler was a career middleweight. Whew. Sheesh. I say Roy got a hell of a damn shot, man, because his freakish athleticism is ridiculous, man. Like it is, man. Marvin Hagler, it's hard to bet against a guy that just was as dangerous as him. But man, Roy with that natural freakish athleticism, man, he might be able to pull it off, man, because he just was something different. But then again, man, it's a 50-50, but Roy impressed me. I got to see more of Roy. That's why I could lean toward him, right? And I felt like, I had to go research and do my homework on Marvin Hagler. I didn't grow up exactly in that era, right? So, but man, make no mistake about it, that'd be a fight for real. But Roy, man, is special defensively, man. You said that block trolls all day. Yeah, but it's crazy, Zone. These people were people that was calling you bro and, stuff like that. So it's a little crazy. Like, that's why I meant to hit you. I kind of forgot, but I second guessed it at the same time because I don't want to drag, I just want people to know what I'm here for. I'm here to build. If you rock with me, you rock with me, and I rock with you back. If you don't, you can, keep the negativity away from me. I'm gonna keep moving forward, man. That's what I'm about. Forward progression, man. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been showing for the time I've been on YouTube. And I ain't no reason to switch it up now. So if I've been doing this well, ignoring stuff, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Like I said, I people know how to get up with you for real. Anything put on the internet is for show. It's for show. It's for sure, because people got people numbers. Like, I am not about to give people back and forth energy on the internet. So salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody. Y'all smash the like button on the way out. Share the live if you can. Tell a friend and tell a friend. JusDueBoxing is always cooking. You know what I'm saying? Always. And that's what we're going to keep doing, man. So with that, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all good Wednesday. And we're going to be right back tomorrow to build on some more boxing, y'all. That we up out of here, y'all. Peace to the fam.